Wanna make you happy and then she goes 나만 혼자 남겨뒀어 대화가 필요해 너 먼저 나에게 말해봐 너와 나의 이 관계가 달라졌음 해 We're out of time So tell me you want more 지나가버린 추억 너무 잦은 다툼 가끔씩은 지치기도 해 이제는 너무 익숙해져 버린 너의 안성들이 난 더 이상 하고 싶지 않아 So baby tell me why not 너와 나의 그 차이가 why not Don't know what to do with you but why not 너와 나의 그 차이가 You and I just wanted more
Oh, hello. Ooh. This is a vocal, dude. I'm liking this song in general, to be honest. Let's just see it through. Why not? Let's vibe it out. Shall I bring up the old fishing while we're waiting? I'm in the grotto. We're going to do a little bit of fishing, just the grotto. Then we'll play some MCC Island and actually do some practice and training before MCC tomorrow. Let's get some elusive fish on the go. Go on. Oh, actually, wait. I got to put the right hook on. Where is it? Lucky hook. That's what we want. This song, by the way, comes from, who's it from? It's called Why Not by SRA and Imin, I''MIN. There you go. Oh, man. Still got a little bit left on it, but it's all good. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Mike seems to be peaking. Do I need to bring it down again? Give me a second. Mic configuration. Let's drop that down to like there. I think that's gonna be better, isn't it? I'll drop it down to more like 12 decibels. So if I hit save on that, yes. Right. Hopefully that shouldn't now happen again. Hopefully that should be all done. We need to talk Wicked, chat. I finally saw it last night. Can I, if I put Wicked in, do I get Wicked music? So, listen. You know what that'll do? Is it got vocals? No, I want a song and... Oh, no, wait. Vocals, instrumental. Bam. No. Sure, you know what this will do? Right. Okay. We we need to talk Wicked. So, I went to see it last night. And, you know, it's getting all these incredible reviews. Everyone's talking about it's going to get Oscars and all this sort of stuff, right? And I'm somebody who enjoys musicals. Like, I'm not like somebody who's been to see a lot of them, but I'm also not somebody who goes like, oh, I don't like musicals. Oh, I don't. Why can't they just do the stage show without having to sing about everything? Blah, 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 blah. It's only half the story though, right? Yes. So that is one element of it, which I don't mind. I knew that going in and that's fine. So I'm somebody who likes musicals. I really enjoy lyricism. I like fun wordplay. I like... You know, like I love, you know, musicals growing up, you know, whether they're Disney movies or whether they're stage shows, things like that. Like I've said, historically, I've only seen Avenue Q and I've also seen Aladdin on Broadway, which was really cool. I've got problems with Wicked, man. I've got problems with Wicked. I feel as though when you go from the stage to a movie, you have more flexibilities and you've got more breathing room to do things. Like when you go to see a musical, you want it to be a new number every minute. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's when you go see a musical on stage, the singing and the song parts is the vast majority, but I feel as though that ratio is still way too big. Like it was just way too big in the movie, and I don't know. It just felt like there were times when they were singing when they just genuinely didn't need to be. And I feel as though I would rather have had, you know, slightly more tame moments to actually explore character depth and character dynamics and all of it. You know what I mean? Like, so Where do I start with it? Where do I start with all of this? I love the sets. I love the fact that everything was like practical sets and all that sort of stuff. Do you have a specific song you felt was out of place? Honestly, when I don't even know what he's called, the Prince. When the Prince turns up and they do that whole song in the library, fuck me, was that not necessary? He didn't tell us anything about anything or anyone or anything in that whole song. That song, not necessary. What other songs felt unnecessary? See, the problem is it's such a long film that you kind of forget a lot of what happened during it. But yeah, so that song just felt unnecessary and out of place. And honestly, okay, that's a point of mine. Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is he? He's a prince, and unless I was sleeping or I missed something, I think they barely mention offhand he's the prince from blah blah blah, and that's it. And it's very much made apparent that he's coming to the school later than everybody else, but they never explain why is he transfer, like why is this, why is that. Like there is so much about him that is unexplained and not delved into, and it doesn't matter if it's going to be, oh, you'll see in part 2. No, you have to give some form of context from like as to why he's there. I felt like we didn't get anything about him. He sort of came in, like if he was transferred from other schools for bad behavior, like in a lot of other media and a lot of other movies, they would do a bit where like the head teacher would come over and go, now I know you've done this at the previous schools, but that won't be happening here. I'm going to have you on a tight leash and I'm going to be on top of you. Like to really kind of imply that this guy's a bit of a bad boy, but he just kind of comes in, he starts fucking like kissing the librarian, like the lady who's staff, and then he makes everyone break out of school and go into town, which I'm assuming is a no-no. Basically makes them all go on like an illegal night out. Did they need fake IDs to go clubbing in that weird club that they went to? I don't know, but I feel like he is he's just so unnecessary and doesn't really add or do anything. Maybe in Act 2 he will, but as of right now, he feels pointless, and I feel as though they can't just assume that everybody knows what is coming in Act 2, because I don't. I've never seen Wicked. Like, if they're making the movie, they have to make it that the story is, you know, is readable, because I think the whole film as a whole felt as though it's oh, you've seen the stage show, here's a movie of that, and it was like, I don't know. Did the girls enjoy it at least? No, so I went by myself. I went by myself to see it. There is no way Amelia would have sat through that. She'd have been bored out of mind. There was a girl a little bit older than Amelia that was at the cinema, and she left with her dad. And genuinely, there were, and this is, I'm not saying this to kind of give myself any kind of confirmation bias, but there genuinely were people leaving the cinema. Like, there were people literally leaving the screening like about an hour and a half, 2 hours in. They didn't want to stick it out until the end. So yeah, so that was the thing. So yeah, basically Fiero, whatever he's called, they don't explain him enough. I'm not entirely sure. Now, my second question is, are we ever supposed to like Glinda? Because what's really strange to me is that she's a knob at the start. She's vapid, she's vain, she's self-entitled and stuff like that. And then as it goes along, once her and Elphaba are like getting along, I just still find her entirely unlikable. Like, almost entirely unlikable. Like, even as late as fucking sending her off on the train and she's doing all these declarations of, I'm changing my name to Glinda instead of Glinda because of the professor. And then she's like, why did I do that? It's like, because you're a fucking poser. You're literally just doing everything for attention. And that's like literally just before they go to the Emerald City. And then what's really strange to me, so on the topic of like Glinda and Elphaba, like, was that supposed to be the big blow up? Was the big ha gotcha, like, I pranked you and now you feel embarrassed in front of the whole school? Was that supposed to be what happened at the nightclub? So she gives her the ugly witch hat and convinces her to come to this night out or whatever. And then she turns up and everyone's looking a bit awkward at her, and she stands there in the middle of the dance floor, and that scene was painful, and not in a socially painful way. It's just, that scene was so much longer than it needed to be. And oh my god, no, it did not mean to be that long. Like, and And basically, then obviously Galinda then comes onto the dance floor, copies the dance, and then everybody else joins in with it. And then those two really then become besties after that point. But it didn't read to me at any point in that interaction that Galinda understood, that Elphaba understood that Galinda had set her up in that way. You know what I mean? Like, so that, I think that was supposed to be the big bad, the big embarrassment moment, the moment of self-realization from Galinda. But like the way that they all react to Galinda when she walks in, nobody, to my recollection, nobody mentions the hat. Like, she doesn't even take the hat off in embarrassment for a moment or whatever. She just walks in and it's just the same treatment that Elphaba's always had, where it's like, oh, well, she's green, she's a bit different, bit weird, let's stand away from her. Like, I don't think in any moment in that nightclub, I don't think Elphaba at any point thought, oh, Galinda's dobbed me in here, she's like messed with me. She puts it on the ground and decides to dance, but I didn't think that was through any kind of embarrassment. I thought she just, I thought she would just decided, oh, I'm going to be moving around and doing this and stuff, so I can't have a hat there because I'm going to hit the brim of it. Just, I don't know, I just thought it was really weird. It felt like there should have been more of a fallout and more of an explosion between the two of them for it to feel as though we would then be happy that they become friends, if that makes sense. So I found all of that, again, a bit pointless and a bit weird. God, what else was there? Just, I don't know. I hated that Jeff Goldblum was just Jeff Goldblum. They just say, oh, just go out there and say a few words roughly along this line. And he goes, oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Jeff Goldblum can act like a normal person and play a normal role, but it's not. They just got Jeff Goldblum to be Jeff Goldblum. And it just completely, like, breaks the fourth wall of it all. Like, just, so that annoyed me. And then, what else was there? Oh, yeah, that was the thing. Unless I misheard, when the balloon is coming down with a little tambourine monkey with a letter from Oz, everyone's in the courtyard and the teacher is there, and the teacher's like, fucking Elphaba, get down here, it's a letter for you. And it's like, how do you know that? You've not seen the letter yet. You've literally, it's a balloon coming down. You might have heard from Oz. That could have been a letter from Oz to the head teacher going, nah, it doesn't sound like she's ready yet. You know what I mean? And it was very odd. And then circling back quickly to the whole Elphaba and Galinda thing, why is it that after they've learned that there's going to be this oppression of the animals and they run off and stuff like that, and then obviously, you know, Elphaba's like, come with me, I'm going to fly on this broomstick, let's go away together. They both just kind of seem to accept that one of them's going to stay and one of them's going to go. But there's seemingly zero resentment on Elphaba's part towards Galinda saying, well, why are you staying here? It's not even as though Galinda gets a moment to say like, oh, actually, it's just I'm really scared and I'm not brave enough to do this, or like, I'm worried that they will just chase us non-stop and I don't want to live that life. Like, I don't understand why in that moment Elphaba's like, you're staying here, really? Well, fuck you as well. Like, she seemingly, like, they're both singing, they're both basically singing to each other, I hope you're happy, or something like that. And it's like, no, surely, like, Elphaba's made, like, a big stance against the entirety of Oz at this point, and Galinda's not coming with her, so surely she should be part of that. It's very weird. It's very weird. There's seemingly no resentment between the two of them when there should be for a discovery of this magnitude. So that's weird. And also, did I miss a bit? There is one part that I went out to the toilet, but I used the Run P app on my phone, and it told me what I missed when I was gone. But did Elphaba ever get her abilities under control? Like, so she's gone to the Emerald City, and they obviously Oz has been like, oh, here's the Grimir or whatever the book is called, and it's like, why have they done that all of a sudden? Because the last I recall was when bloody Peter Dinklage, Goat Teacher, got taken away. Elphaba was in the head teacher's office. She has an angry moment, and the coin flings into that glass cabinet or whatever, and the coin floats, and it falls to the floor. And then I don't recall a demonstration of actually having any degree of control over her powers. And then suddenly she's off to Oz, when clearly they wanted to have a little nosy at this book and figure stuff out. Like, did I miss a step? Did I miss her using her ability with any degree of control? Or am I wrong? I feel like I must have missed something. So they take her to Oz, even though she has no control still, and yet they're going to give her a book that has every spell possible. So how mental is that? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that they're taking her to Oz when she's not demonstrated any degree of skill or fidelity with her abilities. The head teacher's doing fucking this and getting rid of the clouds and stuff, and she can only read 2 words from the book. Why did you think this girl who acts on impulse could read a book that has magic spells in it and have any degree of control and not cause some kind of like cataclysm? It just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense at all. And also, be real with me here, chat. Did any of you cry watching it? And if you did, you have to tell me when you cried. Because I saw so many posts on social media, like, of people who, like, you know, people who were like, oh, I'm not even into musicals and it made me cry and blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking to myself, when? when did people cry at this movie? Was it just they were being like, you know, like all like snappy fingers, like, oh my God, she hit that note in Defying Gravity. Like, did they cry at that? Because I saw like so many clips of like people taking their partners and their partners being a bit like, oh, I'm not really bothered about this. And then they're crying saying it's so sad and stuff. But it never sat in any emotional treading for long enough for me to warrant any kind of emotion or to feel any kind of emotional attachment to any of the characters, quite frankly. I mean, even the characters themselves, like Elphaba, you literally see the one singular tear going down her cheek, maybe 2 or 3 maximum. There was no moments of sobbing from the characters and no great deep despair that would warrant, from a viewer, in my opinion, the necessity to cry. You know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't understand it. I was waiting for the big sad, and it never happened. I was perplexed. I was utterly perplexed by it. So the pacing seemed strange. Like, so the comparison that I made to Annette was that the whole rift between Galinda and Elphaba was that very childish, like completely opposites of one another. And then the whole nightclub bit, I think, was supposed to be the big sad, but it's resolved like that. It's resolved immediately. I was hoping that there was going to be okay, we're finally getting on track. Then something happens where like Galinda is still like a mean girl, and then everything else goes on. And the comparison I made is, you know, in the Harry Potter movie when Ron and Harry fall out with each other, and you've got the whole I'm not an owl, and there's that real brewing, like, or not even brewing, there's just that real seething, like, animosity and just disdain towards one another. Like, you could cut the tension with a knife between the two of them over the course of, say, like, 45 minutes from various different scenes where they might be inhabiting the same spaces, but they really fucking don't like each other. You never get that with this. You never get that between Elphaba and Galinda, really. It's just a real basic, like, I think she's preppy, I think she's weird or needs my help. And that just kind of happens like that. And then at the very start, they really lean into this whole, oh, you know, Elphaba's sister doesn't want to be embarrassed by her and this, that, and the other. And they do it minimally at the start of, like, you know, when they first arrive at the school. But it's very minimal. Like, I as a storyteller, I thought there was going to be more of a rift between her and her sister. But her sister just kind of turns up once in a while. Like, honestly, her sister's almost just like a side piece to the Munchkin fella's story. Like, she's really not integral to Elphaba's, like, building at all. It's very much like, oh, your roomie's with those two. And then the sister's just an afterthought. She just kind of appears once every so often. It's so weird. It's so weird. So, like, just so much of it felt like somehow in a 2-hour 40 movie, it felt rushed. And it felt as though there was no time to just dwell in the normal day by day and actually feel like these characters were even slightly real or have any emotional depth for them. Like, they feel like caricatures. Like, they feel like, hello, I'm personality trait prep, and that's all you are. We didn't really, like, I guess maybe Galinda realizing that, you know, she fucked up with the nightclub thing was a little bit of self-realization, but then she continues after that point to still remain really vapid and really just a knob. It's just weird. Nessa Rose and Bok are not that important. I mean, not to my recollection, no. Bok is just simping for Glinda, and then Nessa Rose is just kind of there. Like, honestly, the biggest thing that Nessa Rose has done is basically, she's just been there to be hurt by Bok so far. Like, I don't know. If you didn't like Act 1, you probably shouldn't watch Act 2. Wicked is notorious for having a strange Act 2. But this is the thing, I want to watch Act 2 solely because I really did enjoy all of the like the physical set dressing they did and everything like that. Like, I appreciate the artistry that's gone into it. And I also want to watch it just to see if it salvages itself. Because now that I've seen the first half, I kind of need to see the second just so I can form like a full opinion on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know. It was weird. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I didn't like about it. So there was very little like real character sort of depth. The pacing was weird. Quite a few of the songs felt unnecessary. Oh God, what else was there? Part 1 is right at Defying... Yeah, it ends with Defying Gravity, yeah. Trying to think of what else. I think that's all my thoughts on it. I was genuinely so disappointed in it. You know what I mean? And you got it, like, and to clarify, I'm coming into this as somebody who hasn't seen the musical or knows anything about the musical. So really, I'm the audience that needs to be impressed because I have no investment in it. And I just feel like they just didn't nail that. Do you think it'd be better as an animated movie? No, genuinely. The way they shot it and everything like that, I think was fine. I think they just failed at basic character development and storytelling. Like, it all felt very, like, just one level. I feel like there's no layers to the cake of these characters. Like, you kind of knew exactly how each character was going to respond and how they would continue to conduct themselves regardless of everything going on. It's weird. It's good, you're right, but it does not work as a standalone piece of that prior knowledge. And I think that's going to be maybe their downfall and their problem, is that they have to appreciate that not everybody would have seen Wicked. As big and amazing as they think it might be, not everybody will have. When you adapt to a medium, and if it's the first time you're presenting these characters in this story to people, you've got to lay the foundations again. Like, it's, yeah, I don't know. And it's the fact they had so much time to do it as well. That's my thing. So I Googled it afterwards. Apparently the original stage show is 2 hours 45. This movie was 2:40. And that was only for one half. So in total, they might eclipse maybe 5 hours. Yet I just don't know what they're going to do. You haven't been fishing the whole time. No, I know. It's because I need to decide what I'm doing with my stuff. But yeah, but I'm definitely going to see part 2, but only because I'm so, like, perplexed at how part 1 has panned out that I need to see if they salvage it or whether things make sense. You shouldn't need context for an Act 1. Exactly, yeah. That's my kind of feelings on it. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I was steaming last night. I was talking to Nettie on the phone in the car on the way back, and I was like, what have they done here? What have they done here? Like, I was honestly just like, huh? It was weird. It was really weird. I feel like we've not been given any proper insight from Oz as to why he's doing what he's doing either. I think that's another big thing. Like, we understand that Oz is the one who is kind of, you know, commanding all of these animals to be caged and stuff. But why? Why? Like, he's come clearly from our world into the land of Oz, but has he witnessed great atrocities at the hands of animals towards humans? Have animals been shown that as much as they may be sentient and can speak, do they suddenly have moments where they revert to their, like, animalistic kind of instinctive natures and will lash out at humans? Like, there's no explanation as to why Goat Teacher needs to go. There's no explanation as to why they're putting fucking snow leopards in little cages. Like, none of it. We get the briefest bit of a meeting from fucking Peter Dinklage talking about things they've heard happening around Oz, and that's that. Like, I feel as though there is no clear motive, or not even like a fake out of a motive from the characters. The conflicts between them seem frivolous. There are characters in there that just don't feel like they need to be there, and we're wasting screen time on them. And some of the songs just take up time that they don't need to, and it feels a bit self-serving and a bit wanky that some of those songs are in there just because they're the songs. Why do plots need to be so complicated? Isn't two people trying to save an orphanage enough to save an orphanage? Are we on a different? Are we on different films here? I don't remember there being an orphanage in Oz. Are they just riding on the soundtrack? I mean, the ratio of song to regular scenes is pretty vast, but I kind of expected that. But I don't know. I almost wish, because I don't. So Nettie always says this. Nettie says she doesn't like when they do a song in a movie and nothing progresses. If they're just in that space and they're not really doing a whole lot, they're just singing about who they are, but not really giving you much more than that, then that's kind of annoying. Whereas I like it sometimes when there's songs and actually you see a passage of time through those songs. Like, how long, like, did I miss like maybe like an implication? Like, did they imply how long they've been at the school? Because it feels like all of this happens within the space of a week, 2 weeks, something like that. I don't know. There's no like even the Harry Potter movies go, oh god, everyone's going home for Christmas break and it's the end of the first term and stuff. You know what I mean? It implies a passage of time, but I don't think I got a sense of how long this has all happened during or between. So I didn't understand that either. Any other thoughts on it? It's just, yeah, I'm just kind of baffled by it, honestly. Just signals a fundamental misunderstanding of how adaptations work. Yeah. She's in Oz for years in the book. In the musical, it's one short day. Oh, wait, no, wait, sorry, you're on about The Wizard of Oz. Or are we on about... You just ruined the whole thing for me. I'm not even going to apologize. Like, I'm just giving how I feel about it. We listen and we don't judge type stream. Well, I'm judging it. I'm judging it big time. I guess it's you guys maybe judging my opinion. But yeah, also, and again, unless I was looking at the screen wrong, because I was on a weird side angle, but they really almost kind of imply that like Oz, like the Emerald City, is really far away. It looks like it's literally just the next stop on the train. I swear she jumps on the train, and of course Galinda comes along as well. And it looks like they go over basically like one wheat field, and they're at Emerald City. You know what I mean? It feels like that train journey was like minimal. It genuinely looked like, if I'm remembering correctly, I feel like they could have hiked it in like a day. They could have gone by horse and carriage. The train almost wasn't even necessary. Obviously, the train's just like a bit of a visual spectacle or whatever. It is the next stop on the train, but besides that one train is the Yellow Brick Road. Well, no, there's not though yet, is there? Because they've not even made it. That's the whole thing where he's got his bloody... He's got his like little Godzilla city that he's made. He's still trying to decide what colour a brick road would even be. Did you tell anyone else your opinions, or did you get into an argument with someone over it? No. This is me just like venting about it. Like, I literally watched it last night. I like vented to Nettie. Wait, you got a skin? Oh, what, for my fishing rod? Yeah, it's the one that you get. So on the store at the minute, and you can buy a little bundle where you get a skin and like some like gems and some other bits. I thought business expense. We'll go for that. There are other skins though. Like there are a bunch in the where is it? There's a bunch in the cosmetics thing. Can I even get to that menu from here? Where is it? Profile, cosmetics. Where is it? So if we go to like Baron, you can get like, look, you can get like Pirate Rod Ashen. What's that? Oh, is that just an accessory? Look at that sword. Jesus Christ. But yeah, there are different ones you can get. I got this cosmetic, by the way. Look at my stick. Have I pointed out my stick just here yet? It's literally just called Twig. I just got Twig. Twig, twig, twig. But yeah. But yeah, I think that's all my opinions on Wicked. So I appreciate the artistry of it, but I think they really failed from a storytelling perspective. That's my kind of feeling towards it. I think that's the easiest summary of how I feel about it so far. And it's not even so much pacing issues because they had a lot of time to work with. It's more just they didn't do much with the time. Everything screeches to a standstill every time they do a song, and in between there's very minimal storytelling happening, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's kind of how I feel about it. I think. How am I looking on the progress for this? Oh, I only need one more. Let me get one more pearl and then that'll level up. But yeah, I'm really trying to think if there's any other notes that I have on it. I mean, maybe this is a thing that happens in Act 2. Do we ever find out why the fuck she's green? Do we find out, do we find out who her dad actually is? Is that a whole thing that we discover? Because again, if I missed it... In fact, do we even find out what happens to her mum? Like, is her mum dead? We do find out. Alright, cool. So we find out who the dad is. Yeah, but did we ever find out who the mum is? Sorry, where the mum is? Is she just dead? It felt like it was implied she's dead from the conversations they have before going to the school or whatever. But I feel like they didn't even explain that either. I think it was kind of done more through context. Oh, the mum died giving birth to Nessa. Oh. I'll go for this one for a second. She died having Nessa. I must have missed that somehow. I know that because I remember the whole conversation about how they gave her like poppy milk or whatever in the hopes of not making her, in the hopes of the sister not being green or whatever, and then she ended up paralyzed because of it. But I just don't remember the mention of the mum dying in the childbirth. But it was kind of implied she was dead anyway, just from the whole giving the other daughter the shoes on the first day of school sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot was unexplained. I feel like they've given me no reason to have an emotional attachment really to any of the characters. It all feels very surface level and very just meh. Just meh. And like, I understand not displaying motives of people, but then once they're challenged, their ideals are challenged, and they choose seemingly the wrong option. Galinda hasn't been challenged on her reasoning for staying at all. Like, it's very odd. Like, I don't know. Disappointed is probably the word. Sounds strong, but I really do feel that way. I was really hoping for more from it. And that's as like a non-Wicked fan either. You know what I mean? Like, I expected more from it just because of its status and how much everyone was talking about it and all that sort of stuff. And it just wasn't there. It just wasn't there. What we got going on here? My UI is small. Let me just bump that up because I can't see anything. Oh, that's better. I can actually bloody read stuff now. What we got? Let me see. I've got this slot here, but I don't know how to get a pure greedy spirit. How do I get one of those? Because I don't think a pure greedy spirit is in any of these shops. There's a greedy spirit there, and you can get a refined one, which is like that. But there's a refined cluster spirit, but not a pure greedy spirit. Is that maybe one you just have to like catch? Maybe that's one you have to pull up. Oh, they're entirely fishing for pure spirits. Okay, that makes sense. What we got? Let's have a look at the upgrades. And pop a line on. Lovely. Where is it? You want to do boosted rod, isn't it, for that one? How are we looking on our levels at the minute? We're trying to get everything to level 14, of which actually only glimmering is low at the minute. Let me move over to glimmering real quick. Glimmering hook. There we go. Nice. And then isn't it pearls for leveling up this one as well? Oh no, that's based on fish rarity. Okay, so I need to change it to whatever will give me fish rarity at the minute. Give me a second. Which one would, what's that again? It's the, oh, it's an overclock. What does fish rarity? So it's wise. So can I do something that's like wise related? Maybe just fish magnet might be the shout. Yeah, and then isn't boosted rod, it doubles the chance for elusive pearl and everything else like that. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. What we got? Yeah, you know what, go on. That'll do. So there you go, there's my opinions on Wicked. I was really hoping I would like it more, especially where I've been talking on Tumblr and stuff like that and on the stream so much about wanting to get more into musicals and watch loads and stuff like that, and now I'm a bit like, oh god. Like, maybe the stage show I would have enjoyed, and just the film is probably just not for me, you know what I mean? How playable do you reckon fishing is here without buying anything? Totally playable, like easy peasy playable. The only thing I really utilize is the auto fishing, so you will have to manually click every time you want to reel up a fish, but it's designed and intended to be like second monitor playing, like, so you have it on your second screen. When you hear the sound effect every so often, you can reel up a fish and away you go. I've just got it automated just because it helps me out a little bit, you know what I mean? Also, whilst we're here at the moment, we have got a few more donations that have come in. Do you like my little donation ticker that's like just down here? I think it's that side. I'm waiting for the preview on Twitch to come up. Where is it? No, is it not coming up? Am I using the right hand there, or am I pointing the wrong way? Oh no, I am. So that little ticker down there, I got really fancy and managed to mimic the one that they have on the Yogscast channel, which is pretty cool. So that now updates in real time. What it is I've taken, in fact, I could probably even show you how I've done it. Branding, overlays, edit. Yeah, here we go, look. So this is how it looks. So I've been sneaky with it. So it's this overlay that you'll see on a lot of other people's Jingle Jam streams. And basically so the bar that is beneath the white ribbon does update with the progress, and that's this bar here that I just cropped. So it doesn't have the rounded corners, it's just cropped to the middle section. And then this number here that's just floating in space in the center, that's what the number you see down there is. And then I've used CSS coding to overwrite the font, to change the font of it. So then now it's basically that, but it's all automated, which is really good. So it's only one browser source URL, and I've just cropped a square bar and I've changed the font of the text, and bam, it's all working. So I was quite happy to have MacGyvered that. Because they've got it on the mainstream, and we asked whether we could get it for our streams, and they said like, oh well, we don't have it all set up and integrated and blah 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 blah. And I was like, I mean, I can see the numbers on my end, like surely there's a way I can play with this. One bit of advice I need to give back actually to Tiltify is that for the dynamic text, so that just the number alone, you can't choose the font weight. So you can choose a Google font, which is using the Montserrat, I think the font is called. But you can't actually choose the weight of it, like the thickness of it. Because I wanted to use the weight of like 900, or it's usually called black. And I just couldn't choose it, which was annoying. So there you go. But yeah, we are currently on £4,287 out of our 4567 goal, which is very, very cool. So thank you very much, everybody. Just as a reminder of what this is for Jingle Jam, which is a charity initiative that we do every single year, raising money this year for 8 charities total. You can go to jinglejam.co.uk and you can have a look at all of the charities over there, just like this. So we got War Child, Campaign Against Living Miserably, Calm, Autistica, Cool Earth, Sarcoma UK, the Trevor Project, the Grand Appeal, or the Wallace and Gromit Bristol Children's Hospital Charity Grand Appeal, and also the whale and dolphin conservation as well. And basically, if you donate £35 or more, you can get yourself the game collection. And the game collection is bonkers. It's 18 real good video games, like real good ones. You can get things like Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, 2 Point Campus, Another Crab's Treasure, Submachine, Orcs Must Die 3, Eternites, and you can even get stuff on MCC Island. So if you can donate that 35, then you get some big value out of it. That's amazing. If not, it does not matter. If you can even just donate like £1, £2 mention, something like that, that would be great. That would be fantastic. And we're trying to get this money up to 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my goal for this 2 weeks. And we may even do it today or tomorrow, which is really cool. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say once we hit this goal, we will show off my new MCC card. Yesterday was the push for 4,200. We didn't manage that during the broadcast. So the goal today, if we can get up to 4, 5, 6, 7, we will reveal my card. That's the goal. So, and that happens across any stream now. So whether that's today, tomorrow, Sunday, whenever that may be, that's the goal now, to see my 3rd trading card. So there you go. Business set. I've seen people asking whether Joel and Green are gonna be coming on and stuff. I don't think they are. I don't think Timmy's streaming today anymore, or at least he won't be streaming until late. I think he's got some houseworks or something going on. And then basically Green was just saying he's going to raw dog MCC without any training, and then Joel was just like, I don't mind, I can cancel my stream. So I think I'm the only Lord that will be online today. So it's a shame, because it would have been cool to have a little catch-up training bit beforehand, but it is what it is. How long are you streaming for today? I'll probably stream until like 7-ish, something like that. I want to have a normal evening, only because tomorrow is going to be so much streaming. I'm going to be streaming 2 till 5 on this channel, and we're going to be part of a MCC Island Bingo tomorrow, which will be fun, which will be between 2 and 5 p.m. GMT. And then later that evening at 8 o'clock, I'm then going to be playing in the actual MCC. So it's a busy double stream day tomorrow, so I don't want to do too much tonight and like exhaust myself, basically. But anyway, back to donations. So these are donations that have come in within the last sort of like 24 hours or so. So we had Z the Cat Lady with £5, says, here's to giving someone a better day than I'm having. Aw. We got Erdriel with a 3, we got Anonymous with a 15, we got Keisha with a 35, we got Yog KV as well. I think I read that one actually yesterday. We got Spirit Keeper with a hundo. That's where the leap came from overnight. £100 from Spirit Keeper says, I can finally donate to this beautiful campaign. It's such an amazing thing that's been created. Now let's reach that goal. Thank you very much, Spirit Keeper, if you're in here. Bacon Brawl got the collection for £35. Says, here's a splash in the pond from the saplings to go with all the amazing donations for an amazing cause. Thank you very much, dude. We got Phantom getting the bundle or the collection, and also Space Rocks as well. Lovely. The overall total for Jingle Jam as a whole right now, everybody, it is now eclipsed, if you look up here, £1.6 million, which is very cool. 1.6 mil is now going towards all these different charities. And I didn't realize actually that you can actually go on the website and click on tracker, and you can actually see where all of this stuff is going to. So there's been 34,000 collections distributed. So that's the game collection. There's been 38,700 unique donations. Average donation is £41, which is bonkers. And look, you can see the breakdown of where all the money's going to. So there's obviously a lot of love for Calm this year so far. Same for WDC and the Grand Appeal as well. How cool is that? It's very, very cool. So there you go. All set. All set. Oh, is there a cameo on Rats? Is there? Hold on. Where's this? Twitter. Is it on Power Creations Twitter? Let's see. Power Creations. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Someone creepy is lurking in the apart hotel. Ooh. In fact, was I... Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. There we go. It's fine. I don't need to check that message now. But interesting. Okay. So when's that? That's December 8th at 6 p.m. GMT. Okay. I don't know if I'll be here for that. Potentially or potentially not. Did we just get £50 into the target? Oh gosh, let me check. We got £40. Yeah, £40. Oh no, we did. It was 50. So Jake B donated £10. Says, being a fan of yours since I didn't even know how to make a YouTube account, and I love the causes you're supporting. Finally got some money to give. Thank you very much, dude. That's very cool of you. We got Breadloaf as well with a £40 donation. No message for that one. Thank you, Bread. And also Aiden Singh says, why not add more games to my collection that I won't play? Exactly. But there's going to be a day when you'll just decide, you know, I want to play something new, and you're going to have it there. You're going to have it there. It's going to be there. Hi, Martin. Are you going to play Marvel Rivals? Is that the Overwatch kind of game? I haven't planned on playing it just yet, but maybe I will. But our goal's getting closer. 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're on 4, 3, 7, 2. I was saying what I might do if we do hit 4, 5, 6, 7 is then flip it to then do 7, 6, 5, 4 as the goal for the remainder of the Jingle Jam and see if we can get that. I think that would be cool. Can confirm another Crab's Treasure is a masterpiece of a game after playing it for half the day. I really enjoyed that game. I don't know how far I got through it, honestly. Let's have a look. Howlongtobeat.com. Another Crab's Treasure is... It's 14 hours. I think I've probably put a good 8 or 9 hours into that game. Something like that. Should do 5555. Oh yeah, I guess we could actually. That could be quite cool. We could do that. Also, I am going to go see Daft Punk Interstellar 55555 at the cinema soon. Which, by the way, if you didn't know that's the thing that's happening, that's happening. So basically, the Daft Punk Discovery album has an entire anime movie visuals that go along with the album. If you've never seen it before. And basically they're putting it in cinemas for one night only. I say one night. I've seen some places doing it on the 12th and the 14th. Which is interesting. Let's find out if there's any elusive spots around. We'll go and do some regular MCC in a minute as well, so we can practice that too. Is this like a Minecraft version of fishing? So yeah, this is on MCC Island. So mccisland.net. You can see it on the right hand side of the screen, the IP address. And basically it is like an automated fishing game. Ooh, hello. Is that a new one? A new one? Oh, it's not. It's just a bigger weight for one. Look how many I've got full for now. Look, I've got all 4 weights for that one. I've got all 4 weights for Maple. I think it was the... I swear it was the Forest one that I got all of them for first. Where is it? Island 1. Yeah, that was it. Forest Cod I got all 4 for was my first one. So we've got full 4 there. I think we've got one other full 4 in here, haven't we? Oh, maybe not. It must just not... Yeah, it must just not be... Yeah, second island must be where I've got more of my progress. Got a full 4 there, another one there. What else we got? I'm close on that one. And then we got that. If anything, it feels like I should be fishing on the first island. I've got more... Although they're all elusives. Oh, I've got one normal mythic, actually, still on offer there as well. I think it does tell you weights-wise. It says 27 of 72 weights caught and 32. So maybe I should go to Island 1 to go and get a bit more of what's going on there. Let's go to Island 1 real quick. Ooh. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Interstellar 555 is a masterpiece. It's been such a long time since I've watched it that it will be really nice to watch it again. And also, like, if Daft Punk are properly fully retired, I'm never going to get to see them perform live. So this is like the next best thing, you know what I mean? That's going to be like probably the loudest sound system I will get to hear, like them, you know, performing on, sort of thing. It does. I find it interesting how active they still are on socials and all these other things, given that they've supposedly like retired. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, Ellie J with the £25. Thank you very much. I tell you what I might do. I might do a little tweet again. Where is it? Here we go. What are we? How far away are we now? We are. Oh god, this is gonna be some quick maths. It's gonna be what 170. We're 170 pounds away by the looks of it. Is that right? 170. Yeah. We're 170 pounds away from reaching our goal on the Jingle Jam fundraiser for charity. If we hit that before I end stream today, you get to see this card. There we go. Let me pop the URL to the fundraiser. I can't believe how much we've raised, chat. I'm so proud of you all. Like it's been really cool. We could do a dollar drive. We could do a £1 drive. We've got like 300 people watching on Twitch, and I don't know how many people are watching on YouTube. But if everybody donated £1 each, like we would hit that 170 in no time. Let's have a look. Let me see how many people are watching on YouTube. We've got 103 people watching on there as well, and I appreciate not everybody can donate. But yeah, we could do this. What do you think? Do we go for it? We'll get that total up in no time. We'll hit that 4597 with immediacy. The immediacy. Should we do it? Do you want to do it? Is that some yays in the chat? We can do it. Feel free to go for it. I'll read out all donations that come in. So this is basically just demonstrating the power of a singular pound. If you can donate £1, feel free to donate more if you want to. But if you want to donate £1, go for it now. I'll read your name out. We'll get ourselves to that goal, and then we can show off Carrot Chipper's card that they've made for me. So if you've missed it previously, I've got a card from Cherry Fire, which is my rare. My common card is done by Apple Struder, and then my skill card is done by Carrot Chipper, which is my third card, which is pretty cool. So let's do it. I'll keep an eye on the dashboard over here, and we'll see when these pounds come in, see what we can do. And then once we've done that, I'll go and do some actual island gameplay. So we can actually practice some games. Some video games. Boom, boom, boom. Portal donating $1.99 saying, the 1975. Fine, I will also read all messages that come through on a £1 donation, alright? I will be human TTS, alright? Text a streamer, that's what it's going to be. Loving the card so far. The art is looking awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy with the artist that I chose. I had a short list of like 6-7 artists, and yeah, I really enjoyed the one that I did. Winterbin with a £1 donation. Thank you very much. Says yippee. Oh, here they come. Here they come. They're on the way through. £5 from Weird Zero. Thank you, dude. Says let's get that goal. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, we are £127 away. Is that right? 5, 6, yeah, 127 away. Random thing, have you seen the Figura mod? Kind of like custom player models, but way more freedom. I have, yeah. So that was one of the things I looked at when we were trying to figure out how to do the ears for rats this time around. So that was that. Oh, Coco with the £6. I donated £3 on the 3rd, so £6 for the 6th. I like that. I like the little date thing you've been doing. Thank you very much for your donation, dude. Z the cat lady as well with the dollar drive donated £10. Thank you very much. Everyone's done more than one. But I promise you, everybody, if you donate £1, literally £1, go for it. That'd be amazing. We're getting even closer now. £111 from gold. £111. And this will be more than I've raised in any previous years, I think, combined, which is really cool. And then obviously we've got MCC Day where I'm going to be pushing it really hard. And then we've got a whole nother week of streaming while the game collection is live to do that, which I'm really looking forward to. It's gonna be good. Now these spots down here are usually glibbering. Okay, I'll go for a greedy hook and an XP magnet. I mean, is the XP magnet really of any use when you're fishing? I was thinking about this. Like, is it not just like, what's the XP for? Because you only get fishing XP from getting trophies. Is that just for island XP, the XP magnet? Because if so, I kind of don't care about that. I want, like, to get things from fishing that will progress me in fishing. My island XP, I don't need any of it. I get that from the dailies and the weeklies for playing the other games. Yeah, so if it's just island XP, I don't care. I've already finished the battle pass, so I don't really have much necessity for it. How am I doing on the old percentage? 36% on Wayfinder. All right, fair. Oh, ouchie. What would be cool is if I can hit level 20 today, so I get that third temperate climate unlocked. That'll be good. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, £1 from Anonymous. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are £110 away now from goal. 110 quid. We get to see the new card. We reach our goal. We've done a good fundraiser. We've done good. You're so close at level 19 now. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Is that thing updating, by the way? Is the total updating? It is. Cool. Oh, it's a bit wide though, isn't it? Hold on. Let me edit that. Let me bring it across to this screen. I want to shrink this just sideways a teensy bit. There you go. It's not the most glamorous ticker in the world, but I've got it to work somewhat. There we go. Good. I'm so glad I got that working as well. As soon as I saw all the pieces in play, I was like, I'm sure I can manipulate this. I'm sure I can like do what we need to. Oh, we're at less than 100 now. Oh my god. Who's that with the dono then? Who's just donated? Where is it? Dashboard. Campaigns. Bam. Branding overlays. No, not branding overlays. I want donations. Matty Healy with the £1. Is that just Portal in disguise? Or no? I'm not sure. We got Spirit Keeper. Hello again, you. Hee hee, funny. Anyways, Dollar Drive. Let's do this, saplings, with the £6.90. Lop Lop 452 says, love a good cause. And you also got yourself a game collection. Congratulations. £35. Thank you very much. It must be the Matty Healy. Portal would perish if Matty Healy was in here. I feel like that's the kind of thing that could happen. I feel like in the line of work that I'm in, I could end up at a press event and end up meeting him somehow. And I would take a picture just to make Portal jealous and send it to him. I think that would be quite funny. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I met, what was it, Amber from Love Island recently. She was really nice. I'm sure I can meet other people at these press events. Ooh, nice. A polished pearl. Lovely. Common line's gone, which is fine. We'll pop on, I guess, just another common line, I guess. So, you know when you put a common line on it, it said there that, like, if I discard that one. So it's saying I've got 3 of them there. When I put one on, and it says it has 50 uses, is that 50 uses for one common line? Because I know that the bait feels like it goes down really quick. Is the bait singular use? Oh, yeah. So I've got common bait on it saying 211 remaining. Right, with you. No, I might do. I might just throw on... I'll put on an uncommon line for now. Why not? Boosted is what I want. Fish, I think, is what I want. And glimmering, I guess, maybe is what I want. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's glimmering at the minute. I'm basically after a bunch of pearls. Although, realistically, maybe I should just do regular fishing. And the pearls, I'll just grab them whenever I go into the grotto. Maybe that's the way I should be functioning this. I feel like that's the better way to go about it. So what do the various hooks do again? Remind me. When you catch a fish, increase the chance it's large or higher. Check that it's epic or higher. Yeah, what do I want? Do I want size or do I want rarity with fish? I guess really I probably want large or higher, don't I? So which one was large or higher? It was strong hook, yeah. So yeah, we probably want a strong hook going on at the minute. And we got a plus 10% strong hook there as well. I found that crab pots give you tons of pearls. Yeah, I've got some crab pots already going, actually. I've already got some of those rocking and rolling, which is good. Martin from the future, £1, says you need to play a role-playing game with Rendog to save the future. I'm sure we can make that happen one day. We got Tienko as well with the £35, says mainly want to play Shadows of Doubt, but will gladly support it all. And thanks for many years of fun. Thank you very much, dude. We are real close now. We are £31 away. That's one game collection. If one person buys the game collection, that is exactly how much we need and then some. The game collection is £35. We are £31 away from goal. Ooh, we're getting close. Buy it for a friend, exactly. Exactly. There we go. Good. Any data spots? Martin, you buy. I already have, dude. I already have. And I'm doing my usual thing of where I might do a big dono based on how we perform in MCC. I always like to do that. I always think that's quite nice doing. Oh, did we hit it? Did we hit it? Let's see. Dax, go on, Dax. Charity, let's go. This is the best little corner of the internet. The saplings are the best. 4571. Oh, yes. Thank you very, 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 very much, everybody. There's another £35 as well. Spirit Keeper. Game bundle for my little brother for Christmas. Anyway, let's go, saplings. Also, Martin should totally play Shadows of Doubt on stream. I do want to play some of the bundle game, the collection games on the stream. I will do that at some point. It's just there's a lot of Minecrafty stuff going on at the minute. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, 1793 2360. That seems like an Island 2 coordinate. Hold on a second. Where is it? Island 2. So 1793 2360. 1793 2360. Okay, going straight from here. I will show you the card in just a second, everybody. I'll get myself sat fishing, and then I will go and get Carrot Chipper's card and reveal it to the masses. 179. Oh, it's inside of there. It's always inside of there. I have noticed that the elusive fishing spots and the data ones do tend to pop up in the same location. These slightly more obscure spots get a lot of love, don't they? Right, are you ready for it then? Let's do it. Let's go to Minecraft Images, MCC, TCG, Carrot Final, and here is the... Here it is. I got it right here. Let me do this. All right, are you ready? Ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for this? And... Boom, boom! There it is. There it is. There is my skill card. So, Mad Bomber. Shift the landing point of an ignited TNT from this creator's TNT cannon or slingshot attack by 1 space in any direction. And I love it. It's so cool. Who's that up there? So up there, I'm pretty certain that it's Impulse, Purple, Scott, and Beck. I'm pretty certain that's the team. I might have to delve back into our group chat to find out exactly who it is. But the art style's really cool, right? It's got this very kind of like Butch Hartman, Ricky Gervais show kind of feel going on, where it's got a lot of these like kind of like swooping rounded corners, but then these nice hard chiseled like pointy edges and stuff. And yeah, Carrot Chipper is the artist of this card. So I saw Carrot Chipper's tarot cards on Tumblr, as well as other artwork that they've done, and they've just been sat there in my list of people I would like to work with at some point. And this opportunity came up, and I was like, this is what I want to go for. This is the perfect opportunity. So you know how I was saying before that there's a lot of people who have got their cards and they're part of the Explosion Club, where basically there are like actual explosions and like they've got big reds and oranges and stuff in the background of them. I think I'm one of the only people who's in like pre-explosion. I'm in the Ignited Club. So the TNT is lit. It's just not gone off yet. But it's a very fun card. It's really, really cool. It costs 2 hype in order to use. But look at it, dude. It's so nice. They made a post about getting jump scared by you. Wait, who did? So there you go. That's that bad boy. So let me tweet this image out so that we can say that we made it. As a thank you, there we go. Let me grab the image as well to post out Carrot's artwork. MCC, TCG, Carrot Chipper, boom. or the game from, where is it? There we go. Fundraiser goal met. Lovely. There we go. Ship it. Send it. Send it, send it, send it. All done skis. So for anybody that just missed it a second ago, my MCC TCG card 3 of 3. I sent you a post Carrot made a week ago, Martin. Wait, hold on. Where's this? You sent it on Discord. I did see this. I think I might have even reblogged this potentially. Yeah, this one's cute. Oh man, I spent a whole year on these dang tarot cards. I guess people like them, but I should have spent my time doing something more productive, like finding an art job. Whoa, cool tarot cards. Can I hire you for an art job? So good. It's so good. I love the style. It's great. It's so good. Like if we go to Carrot Chipper's page, you can have a look at some of the tarot cards that they made. Let's have a look. Where are they? Yeah, so that you got like this one. So you got like the Fool, and you got like Timmy as the Canary, and with the bird and stuff. They're just really cool. You got Cleo there as well. There's just so much character in all of them, and it must be so hard to do subtlety and change of like proportions. Like Ren's got like a wider jawline here and a slightly wider torso compared to somebody like Lizzie, and then the face is swooped in. Like it's every stroke is so purposeful. Look at Skiz, dude. Like, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is going on my list of people that I want to work with in some capacity, and it was straight into the shortlist for my card as well. So there you go. There you are. And we've done it, chat. We've actually reached our fundraiser goal, which is incredible. £4,641 out of 4567. We have smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. So we're probably gonna have to up it now. Uppies. So how do I do this? Because I've not done this before. Can I increase the goal and set a new goal? How do I do this? Setup maybe? Goal. So it looks like I can change it. So if I change it to now £5,555 and zero pence. If I set it to 5555555, will that update everything? I would hope it does. Oh my god, it even moved the little bar down there as well. That's really cool. It just immediately shifted. That's so cool. Now, when I update that on the website, it does. It leaves in the original goal on the website as well. Look, on that scroll bar just there, it actually leaves the original goal there. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do need to change this number here then. So I just need to change this to say 5555. Bam. There you go. Overlay updated. New goal set. Good work, everybody. Good work. I can feel my eyes stinging. I'm very proud of us and what we've managed to do already in just the 6 days to raise money for charity. It's really fucking cool. It's really cool. Because we see these video packages and we get to hear all the stories direct from the charities of where this money goes to, what it does, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, it's just really cool. It's very, very cool. I'm just very grateful that people want to get involved with it and help out in that way, which is awesome. And we've done that in 6 days. 6 days. I appreciate that, you know, donation drives like this often start strong and then they slow down. That's just because everybody spends what they can, and that's all I've asked for people, is just to give what they can and go for it. I'm hoping with MCC and having a lot of the Hermits watching and, like, you know, a lot of Timmy's audience watching, I'm hoping that we can snag a few more donations and stuff. I think that'll be really, really cool. And yeah, basically it's going from there. Is there a specific charity the money's going to? No, so I've set it so it's spread across all charities. I was under the impression that I thought people could choose themselves where it goes to. So they donate to, say, like my fundraiser, but they can choose which one it goes to. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's I have to specify where it goes to. But I've set it to be an even spread currently. Is the max to donate 35? No, there's no upper limit on it. The minimum, if you want to get the game collection, is 35. So yeah, the minimum is 35 for the game collection, but there's no maximum. because that'd be a pretty non-intuitive charity if they put a cap on generosity. On the main page you can. Okay, cool. Oh, as in on the main Jingle Jam one you can. Maybe that's not available on individual fundraisers potentially. Oh, that means that's upgradable now. Lovely. Nice, nice, nice. So when do I unlock that? Level 19. So I've got to get all of these to level 19 now. So I've already got treasure up to level 19. What am I pushing for next? What's the next closest one? I guess like 16? So I could be doing strong. I mean, to be fair, I'm already doing strong hook. I'm already doing fish magnet and I'm doing boosted as well. I do like speedy though. Speedy actually, I think, can quicken up the process. So speedy, basically, when you fish a fish, it immediately goes, bam, next one's already out. And if it ends up chaining, you just pull like 3 fish out in like rapid succession. It's so good. I'll make sure that in the coming days that I do a TikTok post about my other 2 TCG cards. I don't know if I'll do an individual post for each one, because now they're both out there in the open. We could maybe do a post on both of them. And like the original one was kind of like pitching the idea of one, and there was a lot more Easter eggs in the rare card, wasn't there? Like, you know, the whole One Piece references and stuff like that. There was all of that going on. So yeah. How are we doing on the Grotto travel? Okay, we're at 81%. What we'll do is we'll go to the Grotto, we'll rinse it, and then we will jump on to the regular part of MCC Island, and we'll go actually play some real games. Play some proper video games, you know what I'm saying? Are you on Blue Sky? I am, yeah. I am just on like a basic Blue Sky account. So my Blue Sky account is... In fact, what I'll do is I'll make a chat command for it. So I'm pretty certain we don't have one of those. Where is it? Where am I thinking? Streamlabs. That's it. Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Are you out of the live series? Do you have any knowledge on the finale? I was in the finale. But I can't say in what capacity and how all that worked. But people have already seen my skin on Name MC, so they knew that. They know that I was a part of it. Right, here we go. Blue Sky. Boop. Martin is on Blue Sky. Blue Sky 2. In fact, I'll just leave it just be the URL. It's fine. I'll add another one called B Sky, just in case people try that URL. Bam, there you go. Can you give that Blue Sky command a try? Just check whether it works. Oh, I got. Oh, it's daily meter. Lovely. Yeah, nice. Cool. That works. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, cool. Got it. Where is it? Performance mode. Sweet. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Everybody's doing the Blue Sky command. Lovely Blue Sky. Blue Sky. Bum, 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 bum. Can't believe we hit our goal, chat. That's crazy. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right. As soon as we hit this wayfinder, we should be getting 20 wayfinder data from each one. Go on. What was that? Oh, I think I got a pearl just then. Lovely. Oh, we're getting close now. I need 13 trophies in order to go up to level 17 on the fishing. Not bad. I guess I'll keep fishing here to get some more wayfinder data. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll go to the Grotto. We'll rinse that. Probably mostly of treasure chests, I think, this time. And then from there, we will then go over and do some island stuff. I want to do a little bit to get to the other side. A bit of battle box. Is Sky Battle even in the game rotation for MCC this time? Let's have a look. MC Championship. You are level 17, not going up to 17. Oh, sorry, yeah, going up to level 18. Sorry. My bad. Oh, wait, there is a post from MCC. Look at this. MCC Trading Card Game Tournament. Find out more over on the forums. Okay, hold on. Want to see how the game is played, or while watching your favorite creators battle it out for a card game glory? a bit specific, but it might be the event for you. We've posted an open invitation to our participants for the first ever MCC TCG Sky Battle tournament hosted in Tabletop Simulator to see who is the champion of Sky Battle. Armed with the MCC TCG starter decks and version 0.9 of the official rulebook, the creators will be entered into our bracket to compete against each other in a test of skill, strategy, and hype. All live streams, so you can get a chance to see how the card game is played. So I have signed up for this, mostly because I wanted access to the tabletop sim. I think Azuma was like, I want to play the tabletop sim, but I'm not sure I've got time for a whole tournament. And they said, yeah, we can still give everybody access. So yeah, look, creators will get access to the game in tabletop sim early next week. So I don't know with my schedule at the minute whether I can commit to the tournament. I registered interest in it, but I've not said like a hard yes on it. But that'll be quite exciting, getting to play the game on tabletop sim for a bit. I'm assuming that tabletop sim is not going to be public. It's very much going to be a streamers only thing. Oh, there we go. Nice. Sweet. Look at that. Level 18. Bam. Bam. Oh, I'll go back to the main island. Whoops. My bad. Hold on. Fishing. Tomorrow's finale of the wildlife will be mad. I can feel it. I mean, who's to say it's the finale? Have they said it's the finale anywhere? I don't know. I'm just regurgitating the words chat say, but I don't know if anybody's confirmed anything. Let me sell some crabs and fish. There you go. 16 grand. Go on. That's good. I've got almost 100k. Can I do any rolls? Oh, I can. Here we go. Rusty can roll. Tokens. Common treasure chest. Thank you. We win the gamba. Oh, no new cosmetics. Any new cosmetics in this one? Ooh. Legendary bait. Oh, close. That is quite good though. Legendary bait would actually be really good for going into the grotto in a minute. So I'm not mad at that. I've still got 2 more rolls. Nope. What about this one? Yes, common treasure chest. Another common treasure chest. We love that. Lost shoe. Green treasure chest. Fantastic. All right. Getting all the treasure, dude. Nice. And that one. Nice. Okay, cool. Tell you one thing I do want to do just real quick is I just wanted to see whether this fusion forge was done. It is. Because I got a new cosmetic yesterday, which I can't recall whether the cosmetic was for where was it? Oh, wait, what? Oh, weird. Yeah, where was the cosmetic that I got? No, not the cosmetic. It was in here. I was wanting to do a blueprint. That was it. It was this one here, this summer lemon one. That's what I was making all the material clusters for. 12 hours to make it. But look at this thing, dude. I'll tell you what I'm going to do real quick. I'm just going to set up a button for turning my camera on and off. So if I do multi-action switch is what I want. Where is it? Source. Here we go. I want gameplay scene, and I want camera 2. And then if I paste this one and then do disable, there we go. Does this work? That does not work. Okay, sure. Where's the other camera 2? Let's try that one, and we'll try the other camera 2. Let's try this button again. There we go. Lovely. But yeah, look at this. With my little like florally crown nest looking thing and this little drink in hand, and then a fishing rod coming out of there, that'd be grand. I think that'd look real good. I think I'd look fantastic. I think I'd look great. I'd look great. Let's see. Let's have a look. No, all good. To be fair, I've got enough to potentially make one of those as well. God, a material singularity. What the hell would you ever need that for? Is that what you need to make a key, maybe? A mythic cosmetic core ×5. No. I don't know what this material singularity is for. Does anybody know? Has anybody done one of those? Thinking about it as well, I wonder whether, because there was a variant of the pirate hat in this shop. which I don't think I've ever actually unlocked still. There it is, the feathered one. I don't know how I get up to it. What do I need in order to get there? Oh, it requires style trophies. That was it. That was the one. Right. How close are we? We are 97%. Dude, we're so close. Let's go to Island 1. Let's go back this way. Oh, False is fishing. Hey up, Falsey. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Let's have a look. I'll go for just a strong hook. It's for very rare cosmetics. Yeah, I'll have a look. I guess maybe is it for mythics at the top end of that shop that I was just in, or no? Is it for something else? Bum, 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 bum. There we go, nice.
The stream can always use more subscribers.
With the wildlife finale tomorrow, who do we think is going to win? Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could be calling me? Who could it be? What's that from? There are 3 shops that use the singularities, is there? Oh, the boat's just there. Can I climb in that boat? Give me a second. Oh, oh, I can. Oh, dude. Well, that makes my life easier for thumbnails. Jesus. Okay, good. That's something I've been wanting to learn for a while, actually, is how to really, like, confidently do the thumbnails that people do. You know, the ones where it's like it has like the edge lighting and stuff like that. I would love to know how to do those. Like when people do like key art for like MCC Island, for example, they do key art for their like rivals posters and for the new modes and stuff like that. I'd love to know how to do that. Here we go. Off we go to climate. I'll tell you what I'll do first. I'll quickly go check the crab pots, although I think I only did that like a second ago. Let me just triple check. Yeah, there's like nothing in there at the minute. Okay, cool. Right then, so bulk sell and off to the grotto we go. Nice. Tell you what, this music is starting to get on top of me now. Let's turn it off for a minute. I think I've just had a bit too much of it. Let me search for the word grotto. Grotto magical. Here we go. Ooh. Here we are in the grotto. Right, so in the grotto, first thing everybody should really be doing is going to their fishing supplies and changing their rod overclock. Sorry, not rod overclock, changing their hook overclock to be lucky. Because a lucky hook says that when you catch a spit... Oh, no, it's not that one, is it? Which one is it? Oh, no, it's stable rod. That's it, yeah, sorry, stable rod. When triggered, cancels the loss of stability in the grotto. So it's the stable rod that we want. For strong hook, I mean, how do we change like the rarity? When you catch a fish, increase the chance it has a rarity of epic or higher. So maybe a wise hook would be good. Yeah, let's go for wise hook. So go for wise hook and then magnet. I guess let's go for the... Let's buff up the fish magnet a bit and we'll put the fish magnet on as well. Alright, cool. So I think maybe, do we go for some elusive fish? Should we go for that? The problem is the elusive fish have quite high cost, although that is a 10% elusive fish spot, 100% fish chance, and it's only 1 to 5% cost. That is so low. That's really good. Oh, thank God they stay still. Oof. Right, let's see what we can pull here. Oh no, wait. Before that, let me put on legendary bait. I'm doing it. I'm putting on my highest line as well. I'll snap that old line that I've got. Rare line. Bam, right. I'm giving myself full chances here of getting my elusives. I think I have potentially 1 elusive and 2 mythics to find inside the grotto. I might be wrong. We'll see how this plays out. Okay, what you got for me? Yeah, let's double check. So Where is it? So inside the grotto, it's 1 normal, elusive, normal, normal. So 2 elusives and 2 normals, but they are literally 3 mythics and a legendary. So we got to get some good pulls on the fish. Oh, not a good pull at all. What a waste of stamina. Although having said that, this is a really good spot, but it has very low stock on it. It doesn't have plentiful or anything. Impulse has got close so many times too. Going into the finale, Impulse is my guess. I remember discussing it with other people and being like, I think Impulse has got this. Ooh, is that actually new or is it just a new size? Nope, it's just a new size. That's still cool though. That's a lot of trophies. Guess, you know, I'm talking about what I felt going into the finale. I'm not going to give any hints whatsoever about what occurred and stuff. Impulse is my pick. Because Impulse obviously got really close in limited life and just has a lot of like awareness, like has gotten better at making traps as well as like playing avoidance games with ender pearls and stuff like that. Impulse is very much a player playing to win, like has that mindset and has that hunger for it. So yeah. Come on, give me something good. This fishing spot's gonna bail out, isn't it? Annoyingly. He's over-explaining now. It's totally not I wouldn't say that's over-explaining it. I'm just stating my reasons for my pick. I think that's weird to explain. I'm just analysing previous performances and even the way he's performed during the season so far. Ooh, look at that. Double catch. We like a speedy rod. Is speedy rod what I want on right now? Hold on a second. Oh no, I don't even have speedy rod. Oh, it came on by chance. Oh, I've not got any bait. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Elliot won, everybody. True. Martin, thanks for the content you create. You're a content creator who I found during Afterlife. And I've been hooked ever since. Afterlife. Was I in an SMP called Afterlife? Was that the one I was in with Nettie? Afterlife SMP. Was I in Afterlife? I don't think I was I? Wasn't Afterlife like an Origins-y sort of one? Ooh, new fish. Actually new fish or new size? Actually new fish. Fantastic. The Everglade Gourami. We've got it large as well. Hell yeah. Very good. That's a normal one, not an elusive. So we've got normal, and elusive left. Ooh. Alright, we're doing good here. There's not much stock left in this, so we'll go for it. Now one of the admins wins. It's the admins always win, right? Oh, man. I'm sure there'll be another elusive spot in here. I've got a lot of pulls, to be honest. For, like, I still can't believe the percentage is that good. Right, depleted. Fair enough. Okay, let's find another new spot. Let's have a look at my stats real quick. So, see, the fish one is just kind of whatever. The sizes you can't really control that much. What was the stats again? It was getting them all to 19, wasn't it, to unlock them? Yeah. I mean, treasure is already at 20, so we don't even have to really necessarily worry about treasure. Honestly, it might be worth me just sinking everything into pearls for the remainder of this. That's what I'm thinking. Just for the purposes of getting the research levels up, I think that's the most sensible thing to do. Let's see if we can find some pearls around here. That's spirit chance. We don't need that. Where is pearls? Pearls are the purple ones, aren't they? Ooh, that one's quite good. Strong magnet and all of that. Oh, pearl, there we go. 100% pearl chance. Lovely. New Life, apologies. Yeah, I know there's a lot of life series, aren't there? But yeah, no, I enjoyed New Life. New Life was very good. God, that was fast. Not quite what I was hoping for. Is there anything that can better my chances of getting pearls? When you catch a pearl, increases the chance to multiply the amount. Versus what? What am I using at the minute? Fish magnet. Yeah, go on then. We'll change the pearl magnet while I'm doing this spot. Seems sensible to do. Oh, not quite. It's probably just going to be lots of rough pearls. I mean, how many rough pearls do we need to level up? It would be... we need 16, which is quite a lot, but it's fine. A 2 to 7% is pretty decent though. So the colouring system, for those unaware, is yellow is not that great, green is better, and then blue is the best for stability cost. So if you see a blue one, that's like really good and relatively low stability cost for what it actually is. We listen and we don't judge. Since Martin isn't posting an episode tomorrow, I'm going to click on the first video posted and skip to the end. Wow. I mean, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Oh, we already abbreviating, are we? That's funny. And WFD. This is going to be like RuneScape with all its abbreviations at the auction house or outside Cami. It's funny. It's funny. God, can I get something other than a rough pearl? Have I had any green ones yet? I don't know if I have. Let me see if I can buff my stats at all for it. Right, what we got? When triggered, cancels the decrease in stock. Ooh. Ooh, that's an interesting one. It decreases the... like, so this stock here, it says low. It can stop that from going down. Interesting. So, oh God, a polished one is actually 3%. That's quite low, isn't it? Each point this perk has increases your chance of 2 times pearl by 5%. See, I'm not so concerned about the multiplier. Oh no, maybe I would be, because I guess I would get double XP, right? I think I definitely want to do this one to buff the percentages up. We buff this up once or twice. I'll just do a few buffs on the pearls. I think that'll work well. Let's try that. I should have really done that at the start of fishing this, but I'm sure there'll be another pearl percentage later on in this spot. By the way, how did you and Ren end up teaming together on rats? I think that came about because Owen kept adding people to the Discord for rats, because we made a new Discord for rats too, instead of repurposing the old rats 1.1. And then I saw Ren get added, and that was the first that I learned. That was the first that I'd learned about it. Use a hook in your overclock. I'm pretty sure I already have one. Oh wait, am I using Wise and not... Oh wait. I'm using Wise and not Glimmering, aren't I? Oh, I'm an idiot. Gosh. Where is it? I basically just want all this to be purple, right? I feel like purple's probably... I guess that's what it is, right? You just associate the colour with the plot of what you're doing. I guess it's all colour-coded. For a reason. For a reason. But yeah, that was the first time I'd seen it. And then I messaged Ren being like, oh my god, yes, you're in rats. Like, so excited. And then that's when he asked, like, should we do something together? Like, you know, do we want to link up? And I was like, yes, that'd be cool. That'd be really fun. And then we were actually quite slow on deciding what our characters were going to be and how they were going to be linked together. We basically had like one phone call ahead of the SMP. We'd written most of it out in like written notes. A lot of it was me having to rein in some of the ideas just so it works with like my my VTuber lore and stuff. I was trying not to like dampen his ideas too much, but if he did want to collaborate with me, there was just some teensy changes. Still go stable rod though. Oh really? Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on, glimmering. Oh yeah, of course, because stable rod stops the deterioration, doesn't it, of the spot? Yeah, good shout. Is there a guide yet on like the forum? Somebody must have written a guide by now of like do's and don'ts of grottos and fishing in general. Not that I'm looking to min-max too much, but I think it's more I want to read something so that I'm like, oh, that's how that mechanic works. You know what I mean? So I can do that. So a lot of it was improv. That's so cool. You both flow off each other so well. Oh yeah, I mean, so literally we decided, the only thing we decided prior is that this is how we met. We met, you know, with you fishing me out of the ocean or whatever and sailing me into Paris. But anything said in world, like, you know, the whole Ren telling loads of stories and stuff like that. I think we had established that we would be kind of like bored of each other's stories, but there's no script whatsoever in terms of like, you know, him talking about Heratasty and stuff like that. I sort of said to him, I was like, I'd prefer it if you don't tell me too much, because then I can almost learn it for the first time. So yeah, so a lot of it was like, you know, a lot of it is improv. The majority of it is improv. I think that's the thing that people don't realize. I think a lot of people think that because a lot of the stuff that happens on Rats or in the live series is so good or so well timed or so funny that it must be scripted, but it's not. And I think that's actually more impressive that it's not, because of how talented everybody in the live series and in PAL Creations SMPs are to actually go with the flow on stuff. Like, I think one of the improvs was like a big one was, I don't think, I'm trying to think, there was something that happened in PAL. What was it? I think it was with the Hamrat event. I don't know if the death was supposed to happen when it did, and then we all just rolled with it. So I think there was supposed to be the poison and the plot twist in this, that, and the other. But none of the cast were made aware of that. We were genuinely just told, come to the show, see what happens. I think the only people that were on the inside of that was Crow, Apo, and then obviously Roz and Tubbo, because it was their play, and then Crow was going to be the one dying. I think Apo was part of that narrative a little bit. But like my interfacing with Apo about it, me chasing down Roz and Tubbo, bringing them back over the attic, and Ren getting drunk and doing his little bit, like all of that was totally improv. So like when I sort of shout at Apo and I'm like, well, who gave them the knife? Like, I don't think Apo was ever actually meant to say that he was the one who did it, or, you know, whatever else. Like, that was all just on the fly. But you'd never have any idea. It feels like it's so pre-designated and, you know, pre-designed to be that way. Which just wasn't the case, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Right, real quick. Let me go back to a... What am I going to go back to here? Strong hook. Fish. Fish stay... hold on. Where is it? Stable rod. What do I want? Twice towards research. So that's the stock one. I guess I still want to go... I guess I want to go for boosted. I want to go for boosted when I'm out and about. And then magnet-wise... That multiplies the number of fish. XP I don't care about. Yeah, I guess wise is probably best to leave on for the majority. And then hook wise is increasing the weight, which is kind of more of what I want to do, yeah. So it should be red, blue, is that right? Red, blue, red? Yeah. So I think when I'm out when I'm out generally fishing, I want to go red, blue, red. And then when I go inside of there, I then want to go blue and purple. And then I think blue and purple, then blue, and then definitely green inside of there. Okay. Once I know my colors, I'll just be able to toggle to them with ease, which is good. But I think we have done what we needed to now in the fishing area. So we'll leave that for a minute. How close am I to my next level? Ooh, I'm getting close to 19 as well. Damn. Let's go do some actual MCC. Have I done today's parkour? I have. Okay, cool. Let's go do some battle box. Why not? Oh, is there an update video? Okay, we'll do the update video first. Hold on. If there's an update video, we'll watch that first, and then we'll go play some MCC. Oh, elusive fish chance. Go on then. Right, let me pull up the video. Where is it? Where is it? youtube.com/Noxcrew. Noxcrew. Oh, what the hell?
It's time.
There we go. Turn this bad boy up. I'm going to mute Fishy. All right, ready? Let's do it.
It's time for our celebration of MCC's 5-year anniversary. Welcome to the official update video for MCC Party 2.
Oh, look, there's like a gallery down here. What's this?
Right, happy birthday to us, and a huge thank you to everyone for watching and being a fan of MCC. Of course, to celebrate appropriately, we've got something really cool in store for our charming map selection, and MCC Party 2's new bizarre and bonkers hub minigame, which will all be explained in this video.
But first, let's start with something kind of cool in the hub. I'm sure that by now you've heard that MCC has partnered with over 40 creators to produce an official MCC trading card game with Creo cards, which, by the way, is now available for pre-order until the end of December.
And just as a quick reminder, if you nab the game box, booster box, literally anything from this sale at checkout, just before you hit the very final checkout button, there's a drop-down menu. If you can choose my name from it, that would be amazing. Basically, the creators, simply for being involved in this, we have like, you know, the creator fund or the creator portion from each sale. But if you put someone's name, they get way more of it. They get a vastly larger percent than, like, you know, if there's 40 plus creators, it's spread evenly. But if you put your name in, I won't say the percentage, but it's a lot more. It's a lot more.
This event, the hub will house a fancy art gallery, which will show off all the unique card arts of the players who are participating in Party 2.
Oh, that's so
Maggie,
cool!
as well as some of these super detailed 3D renders of the board game too.
Am I in there? Am I in there? Can I see my card?
If you want to grab yourself a pack
Oh, it's like little pixelated versions of it.
trading cards or the board game before the limited pre-orders finish,
That's
then
so
visit
cool.
creocards.com/MCC. This is the only chance you'll get, so thank you to everyone who's supported us and hope you enjoy these awesome cards. Also,
Why does it trigger me so much that the arrow's pointing that way, but then the text is moving the other way?
starting next week, MCC creators will have access to a version of the game on Tabletop Simulator, where we'll be hosting a special competition. So stay tuned for more details.
Right, so time for
Did they not find a higher resolution version of the Tabletop Sim logo? What's gone on there?
Hey.
It looks like it's been like recreated by AI.
time for the feature that defines MCC Party 2. Our new hub minigame, Drop In. Take it away.
Was it Tetris?
Right. Drop-In has some similarities to the first MCC Party's hub minigame, but it's like completely different. In MCC Party 2, there isn't any coin multiplier in the Decision Dome, and the dodgeball teams aren't decided through coins, but with crowns instead.
Okay.
And the crowns are earned in various ways by playing the Drop-In hub minigame. Drop-In is played twice during the event. Once during Decision Dome games 1 to 4, and then again during the Decision Dome games 5 to 8. One round is played every time players come back to the hub, which means each game of Drop-In is completed in 4 rounds. The halftime break is basically the split point between the 2 games of Drop-In. After each MCC minigame, teams will return...
I don't recall if I was in MCC Party 1. Was this drop-in game in there before or no?
Hub with a bunch of coins.
I don't recognize it.
Teams will also be granted these things.
Oh, is this the new
tiles.
Ace Race map?
Teams will always be given a single colored tile in their own color and 2 blank tiles for free. Bonus colored tiles will then be given based on how many coins the team managed to collect in the previous game.
Okay, so coins do still have an influence.
More tiles will come from certain secret objectives throughout the event. Cool, right? Oh, you're probably asking...
What, like a secret path? Like a secret route on Ace Race, maybe?
What do you do with these tiles? Well, welcome to the massive drop-in grid. Starting with the team that came last in coins in the previous game, teams will have a single turn to insert all their tiles into the grid until they run out. Tiles are inserted from the top, and they will slide all the way down as far as they can. The main way of scoring crowns...
So what's the gold block
have
about?
as many of your own coloured tiles remain on the grid by the end of 4 rounds of drop-in. and tiles within the golden zone will score double their crown value. At the end of 4 rounds of drop-in, the grid gets cleared, we have the half-time break, and then we go again.
But when it says that it's the team with the lowest amount goes first, does that not mean that coming last in a game would benefit you in terms of placing those down? Or does the gold square move?
But wait, what's the catch? Well, there's simply not enough room on the grid for everyone. So when columns become filled, any more tiles pushed into the grid will push tiles out on the bottom. But as well as just ensuring that your tiles remain on the grid by the end of a drop-in game, there are also additional ways of scoring points. For example, if your team manages to create a line of 4 tiles of another team's color, those tiles will self-destruct and then give your team crowns
Fuck me, this is complex. Good God.
instantly. Just don't do it on your own team's tiles because they'll still self-destruct, but you won't get any crowns for it. So all simple, right? Well, there's actually a lot more to
already.
this game. What I haven't mentioned is that teams get a buying phase before each round of
This very much seems like the kind of thing that Graham will just head up. I'm gonna let him be the brains for this.
drop-in, where they can spend their coins on special power-ups and items. And that includes things like trap tiles, yoink items, paintball items, lots more things to explain.
How is it that all of their Bedrock experiences are so streamlined and simple, and then the Java stuff is like, y'all like currencies? Y'all like mechanics? I'm like, fuck no.
So instead
I
of
can't
me
handle it
boring
all,
you
it's
with
too
the
many.
details, we've written them all
I
up
get
in
lost
a nice
so quick.
article that you'll find in the description. So make sure you give it a read. Is this game going to be fun? Well, we think so. It might be. Or, I don't know. It might create and foster hatred. The best kind of energy.
I think it will. I think it'll be the little Reddit goblins are gonna be like, actually, if you'd have put it on C3 on the second turn, then you would have
Competition.
All right, now that we've got
Silly
drop-in
block game,
explained,
though.
it's time for
I just want to
my
play
turn.
the games. I don't care about getting into
MCC Party 2's
dodgeball.
map roster follows a particular theme.
Dodgeball's not too.
We're journeying through MCC's past for each game. So, let's run through them in chronological order. Starting with Battle Box, we'll be playing in Classic, the very first Battle Box
Fuck no.
map introduced all the way back at the beginning of Season 1.
Don't like it.
Then we'll
Don't
be
like
travelling to TGTTOS using maps that were only introduced in Season 1. Terrace Whipforce Tunnel 1, Pets, Walls, Basins, Skydive, and
Oh my god, not Skydive. Oh my god.
Doors.
Oh my
Then
God.
entering into early Season 2, Sands of Time's big revamp, which solidified it into the game it is today. Then there's Buildmart, which was also revamped in early Season 2
I'm just going to be Grian's floater for this one, so don't worry about it.
with the new Elytra-based shopping experience, which made it a lot more fun to traverse in. Grid Runners! First introduced in Season 2, will feature some brand new rooms based around the games that aren't in the Decision Dome this event. Cool!
Okay,
Now
interesting.
entering the latter half of Season 2, we'll be visiting the incredible introduction of Meltdown.
Yep.
And then with Hole in the Wall, there'll be a whole lot of skipping and jumping on the medieval map. Season
Okay.
3 holds the iconic AI scuffed map in survival games.
No, we're going back to this one. Oh no. Oh geez, I think I did play in this. I think there was a lot of use of height and stuff. Didn't we have wings for this or something? I remember just dropping into the middle and just dying on this, like going down into the courtyard at the end.
Truly, one of her finest creations. And then finally, Season 4's iconic new map, Python's Palace on Ace Race. Feels like there was definitely a map or a game we missed there, but no, that's not my job.
All right. That about
So what was missing there, chat? Somebody will know.
covers it. So thank you very much, and we hope to see you at MCC Party 2 to celebrate our 5th anniversary.
See you Saturday, the 7th of December at 8 p.m. GMT.
The Nox Crew takeover. Yeah, I just didn't know if it was because I know that's on the grid. That's a lot going on there, chat. There's a lot going on there. Good God. All right. Is that playing? Are you playing songs? Next one. All right. Let's put the word grotto. Grotto. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Good stuff. Right then. Back to it. Oh, just a thought actually. I can see our total has increased even more. Let's see what we got. Campaigns. Here we go. I want to read out a bunch more donations from our Jingle Jam fundraiser. So, donations that have come in the last half an hour or so. We got double anonymouses getting 35 and £10 donations in. We got Kirstles, says, been a fan for over 13 years now, can't believe that, ever since your Skyward Sword Let's Play. Recently came back to the Minecraft community last year after finding you again through Secret Life, and I'm happy to be back. And if I'm able to donate too, why not? Exactly, why not? And also Icefire with a £35 says, been watching since the old Pixelmon days, always love your content. Pixelmon? Did I play Pixelmon? As an avid Pokemon enjoyer, I don't know if I ever really played Pixelmon. There was one time where I was going to be on Sly Fox Hound's Pixelmon server, but I ended up not doing that in the end. Did I play Pixelmon? Can't remember if I did. I mean, either way, thank you very much for your donation. Fundraiser question mark. Yep. So we have got a fundraiser going on for charity, all part of the Jingle Jam. So the Jingle Jam, if you don't know what it is basically a yearly initiative by us at the Yogscast and lots of other streamers like Tommy Innit, your Erits, your High Rollers, you got Spiffin Brit, Boba, and all that sort of stuff, raising money for these lovely 8 charities. And you can get the game collection, which is 18 games for £35. You don't have to donate that much. If you can only donate £1, fantastic. If you can donate 5, 10, 15, also great. But if you get the 35, then you get all 18 games here as a little thank you, and a little 19th special thing down there for MCC Island. And our current fundraiser is at £4,721. I can't believe we're now only 800 away from our new goal. That is absolutely soaring. It is flying. It's flying. Didn't one SMP you were in have Pixelmon? Oh no, I tell you what, yeah, it was God, what was that SMP called? That was the Big Chad Guys Plus one, wasn't it? Yeah, that one had, I think that was Cobblemon as opposed to Pixelmon. But no, sorry, yeah, I do remember now. That's not me trying to fact check you on the name of it. I just genuinely forgot about that. Just genuinely forgot about it. Right, real quick, Splinter's Workshop. Let's see what we've got going on here. Anything I can make, any cores. I'll tell you what I do have. I've got some cosmetic chests. So these are reward crates. So that's all good. Reward crate as well. We got double material crate. I've got double material crate again. And is this a... Oh, that's a rare reward crate. Okay, good. Now this is a rare cosmetic crate. Okay, cool. So what I need to do is I need to figure out what I need. So we've got an epic and a rare. What do I need epic and rare in? Let's check. Let's go for, I guess, nature. So neither of those. Mechanical. It's not either of those. So I guess it's going to be magical then. So yeah, rare. I actually don't need... Have I got all epics in all things? I have as well. Wow. So yeah, so it's just magical that I need to do the rare in. Okay, so rare, magical, and I'm pretty sure it's the Doctor Mask, isn't it? The Plague Doctor Mask. Where is it? Tuned. Oh, I got it! Oh no, that's staff. Oh damn it! I read the words and got excited. It was Plague Doctor Staff, not Plague Doctor Mask. Oh, I got really excited then. Silly me. Right, anyway, open that bad boy up. Sweet. Let me see. Are any of these tokens... Do I already have this? You already own this cosmetic for all of those. And we've got the scavenger one there as well. I think you can already, like, bulk do it now. Scavenge all. Lovely. We still need to finish this purple pandas thing. Have I not done that yet? Let's go over here real quick. What is going on with that? It'll be my quest log, won't it? Oh, look, got a Lime Llama scroll. Wait, hold on. Did I never finish the purple pandas? Let me just look at the battle pass for it. Where is it? No, not game pass. What? Where is it? What am I looking for? I'm looking for... Where is it? How do I get to it? Do you know what I'm trying to get to, chat? I'm trying to get to... Oh, there it is. Faction loyalty. There you go. Oh, bam and bam. All right, good. And then is it now I can level up on this one? Yeah, look, double Lime Llama prestige scroll. I'm trying to remember what I need to do with all of this. Hold on. So what's this one? This is a purple panda's emblem. Can I now make that? So I need 2 Lime Llama emblem shards. So do I have a quest for purple pandas then? In my quest log? I've got a Lime Llamas one. Do I have a purple panda scroll somewhere? No, I don't. Interesting. Okay. Weird. So I guess in the quest log, if I go... oh, what's that? Oh, that's stuck for some reason. Win 1 round of Battle Box. 100%, but it's not gone to stage 2. Try reloading it, I guess. Win 12 rounds of Battle Box. Alright, cool. Well, let's start with Battle Box today. And we'll play it out from there. What are the MCC Island rewards in the Jingle Jam pack? They are... Let me just pull it up on their website. I go to mccisland.net. They list off the contents on their blog post about it. They are... Where is it? You get 150 gems, 1 mastery key, which is for getting a mythic. You get 2 silver treasure chests, 3 bronze treasure chests, an uncommon cosmetic crate, 2 common cosmetic crates, 4 material crates, 3 rare quest scrolls, 5 quest refresh tokens, and 15 quest reroll tokens. So, there you go. Here we got Dom, Jellyful, and Dead for Miles. Alright, let's do it. What map are we on? Is a Gapple going to be worth it? Yeah, I think a Gapple will be worth it. Alright, let's get it, gang. Let's get it. Trying to put the background music on as well. Where is it? Oh, maybe I can't. Settings. Oh, you can't do it while in game. Never mind. That's all good. Right then, let's have it. Let's do this thing. I'm going to turn up game sounds a little bit. Wait for them. Oh, Jelly, you ate my shot. If you're going to shoot... Oh, gosh, oh, gosh, oh, gosh. Ouchie. Okay, I got hit by that. I'm going to go up to my teammate. Ooh. 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 Oh, gosh. Oh, someone behind me already. Jesus, how quick are they? I'm dead. No, okay, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Whoop. Jeez Louise. Oh, God. Whoa. Up top, up top. Whoop. Need my teammates to back me up here. Right. Ooh. Oh, fuck you now. I don't understand. I saw my teammate go up and across the top, and then I was fighting the person on the bridge. Where did that guy go to? I don't get it. So like we went up there, my teammate went to the staircase, and I don't think my teammate died, did they? Man. Who's your MCC team? So it is the Lords. The Lords are back. Oh, gosh. Ooh, picked up a spare arrow there. Lovely. Ooh, ouchie. Nice. Leave him alone. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, gosh. Nice. I need to... Oh, fuck. I'm trying to get away with a golden apple. I'm getting caught up on constantly. I'm standing here and shooting. My teammates are over here, and every time they just seem to be walking through them. It's weird. Do you have a skin ready for tomorrow? I don't, to be fair. I don't. I was thinking of just going with my own skin. Where it's a party event, like, I don't know if I necessarily want to do a theme. I think it'd just be quite nice to just be us. You know what I mean? Have you watched the new update video? The new tile game looks very confusing. Yeah, I've no fucking clue how it works. There'll be the spreadsheet nerds who will, like, totally understand it. Like, you know, your purples, your Antfrosts and people like that. They'll sit there today and figure out all the best strategies and stuff. I think we will just wing it, to be honest. But yeah, it's the Lords. The Lords! Not quite this time. Right, so I want to see this. So my teammate goes up there. Do they get caught off guard? They do. Nice. I'll go this way instead. Oh! What the fuck? You're like 5 blocks away from me, bro. I just don't understand how he managed to get so much on me. That guy was juggling me. Properly juggling me. He had so much reach on me that, like, That little cozy boy. Oh, not quite. Oh, not quite. Are you going for it? Oh, not quite. Alright, I'm just going to go up to him. What's this? An orb of cleansing. Why would I want that? Oh, no, you don't, buddy. Oh, no, he's got jump. He's got jump. He can jump really high. No! Oh, my God. I'm not going to be able to get a block in, am I? Oh, no. That was abysmal. That might be the worst battle box I've ever had in my life. Thank fuck I'm practicing today. Good God. That was awful. The website about the game. Yeah, should we have a look? Hold on. Let me have a look. Is it just on mcc.live or something? Where does it list about the card game? Oh, not the card game, sorry. The thing. Was it in the description of the video, maybe? youtube.com/NoxCrew. Let me load it up again. Because I would like to understand it. It would be nice. Which map are we on? Ooh, I don't like this map. There it is.
The wait is finally over.
There's a vid Martin did that sums it up as well. Wait, sums what up? Sorry. What did I sum up? Oh no, wait, that's Railroad Rush. I think that's a description from an old video. Oh no, that's a season 4 kickoff video. Where's the new video I just watched? Time to drop in. There we go. Rules of drop in. Okay, here we go. We'll have a look at that in a second. Nice. Oh gosh. Ouchie. Oh, I'm popping off here, dude. Bloody hell. Not quite. Gotcha. Oh, good spot standing, actually. Nice. Someone filling on mid. Oh, it says we're the ones filling on mid. All right, cool. Right, I've got the rules of it up. We'll have a read of it. Maybe in text form, it will make more sense. Look how long this fucking blog post is, though, for just a lobby game. I mean, granted, it does decide who goes to dodgeball, but look at that. Oh my God, there's so much information. It's so fucking much. It's absurd. You're on my case all the time. Oh, is that a levy, is it? Ooh, cheeky. Oh, gosh. Oh, got him. Nice. What I'm going to do here, go like that. Circle back around. Oh, gosh. Let's do all this. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Oh my gosh, I tell you what, I'm gonna put this in the chat with the other lords. Coming up. Nice. Not quite. Ooh. You're in the drink. You're in the drink, mate. You're off into the drink. He's off into the drink, mate. Oh, I'm off into the drink. We survived. Got it. Tell you what, that might be maybe my best performance ever on this mode. As in, not on BattleBox as a whole, but this map specifically. I don't think I've ever played this map and actually done all right on it. That's crazy. Oh, look at that. Bam. Straight away. 2 scrolls done. Let me go back to Hub real quick. You just got level 20 fishing. I'm jealous, dude. Do I wish I was fishing right now? A little bit. Teensy bit. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's Lime Llama's finally done then. So I've got the wooden flag. Was I after the beanie in each one? Was that what I was doing here? Yeah, I guess maybe I was. Where are we looking? Nice. Right, so add scroll. So Lime Llama 1 and 2. 1 and 2. There we go. When's the new MCC fishing tournament then? They should do one, right? They should do an afternoon of fishing, or they give everybody 1 hour. 1 hour to fish, and they just let RNG do its thing. Infinite fishing spot, and just let people go for 1 hour. Or either 1 hour or X number of catches. And just see what people get, just as like a fun bit of RNG. I think that could be quite cool. Right, let's see. I don't know why I've got that beanie on. Where did my new crown go? Where is it? Where's my grass crown? I don't know what is actually considered rarity-wise. Must be like an uncommon. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Stick. In fact, I'm going to save this as a loadout. Where is it? How do I save it? Cosmetic outfits, save. Yeah, lovely. All right, cool, got it. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's fine. Right, should we read through these rules again? See whether I can get an understanding of this. Let me just throw it in the. Let's see if we can figure this out. We gotta figure this out before tomorrow. Lol. Right. Okay. Let's see. We'll have a read through this post and see if it makes any more sense to us this time round. You ready? Tell you what, let me pop it over to here. Right. Here we go. So, MCC Party 2 tomorrow presents Drop-In. This year, MCC Party 2 will be using a new hub minigame, which brings back all of the crown collecting chaos from last year's MCC Party. Like last year, the game will be played between the minigames and will be every team's only way to get to Dodgeball. Gosh, let me sit up a bit. What is Drop-In? Okay, so it's a 4 in a row style board game. Each minigame, you'll be rewarded with team-coloured pieces. Based on how you perform, you can use these to drop in to earn crowns for your team. Okay. The 2 teams with the most crowns will advance to Dodgeball. So, on your turn, you'll be teleported up to the stage, and from here, you'll be able to place your tiles on the board. The tiles can be placed along the top or the left side, indicated by the green arrows. Simply choose the tile you want to place in your hotbar, right-click to place your tile, and much like Connect 4, tiles will fall down when nothing is beneath them. Okay. When a row or column is full of tiles, placing a new tile will shift the entire line over. So putting one here will push this whole line along, and vice versa going top down. At the end of each half, all the tiles on the drop-in board will be counted, and you'll receive 1 crown for every coloured tile your team still has on the board. So it's like, do you want to try and go for this corner, or do you just chill where you are? You know what I mean? So it's basically, we play game 1, we get given some tiles, bish bash bosh, put them all in, and then you play round 2, put your tiles in, round 3, put your tiles in, round 4, put your tiles in, and once the final tile has gone in from the final team after round 4, then at that halfway point, it will tally up number of tiles on this whole grid and give double payout to ones that are in this corner. So, yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay. And I'm assuming, is it worth, Hugo, just as like feedback for the organizers or devs maybe, do you click here when looking at it with a tile in hand, or do you specifically click on the arrow? Like, do you have to scan the arrow, or do you do it on the tile on the row? You know what I mean? You click on the arrow. Okay, cool. Just so, I mean, I'm assuming maybe you can't even click anything in the middle here. Maybe only the arrows will interact. With a full row or columns, tiles, blah, blah, blah. So that's just talking about the shifting again. Yeah, that's fine. After round 8, when all the tiles have been counted, the 2 teams with the most crowns will move on to Dodgeball. Cool. Right, several ways to earn crowns. So survival, each coloured tile that is still on the board at the end of each half will award your team with 1 crown. And ones that are in the golden zone in the bottom right corner will earn you double. Cool. Cashing out. If you push one of your own tiles off the board, you'll cash it out for 1 crown. Effective at getting crowns early and preventing other teams from pushing your tiles off. Interesting. So say you've got one on the far right hand side here, and then this line, or maybe this line actually, say you were lime and you put a lime one in here, you shove it off and that's banked straight in, set. So it doesn't matter what happens to it after the fact, you're good. Interesting. 4 in a line, forming a line of 4 tiles up, down, or diagonal will cause that line of tiles to be destroyed, and you'll earn 4 crowns as a reward. The best way to deny other team points, warnings, this doesn't work on your own team's tiles. They'll be destroyed and you earn nothing. Okay, interesting. So you could get smart with it. So say, for example, you wanted to do it with, I don't know if there's even a setup for that here, is there? I'm not sure there is. What are the blank tiles? Do they just count for all teams? I'm not sure how that works. Like, I wonder if you put 2 in here. So if I put in 2, say I was lime and I was wanting to hurt orange, could I put a lime in here? That would fill part of that line out. Oh no, but it's only if the line is full. Hugo, question. If there's a blank space on that end, and we put 1 in from the top to place it here, or just from the left to put it inside of here, if I then put another 1 in from the left, will that push these ones here across? It will. Okay, so they all move on an up, down, left, right axis as expected. Cool. So yeah, so we could basically, yeah, pop 1 just there and then push it across, and then that would then mean that that white tile would move to there, which would cause a diagonal of orange there, which could then hurt them, I guess. I'm intrigued to know what this diagonal line here is, because some of these have got crowns on and this one's got a diagonal, which is interesting. We'll have a look there. I'm sure it will say yoinking. By using the yoink, you can steal another team's coloured tile off the board and instantly earn yourself 1 crown. The yoink costs a lot of tiles, but it can cause a lot of damage. Interesting. Okay. And then traps. Trap tiles can steal crowns from other teams. If another team pushes your trap tile off the board, you steal 2 crowns from them. Right. White tiles. Okay, here we go. So each turn, every team gets 1 free white tile. A white tile belongs to no team and as such will reward no score when counted. However, it can be used to form lines. Okay. If you are able to form a line of 4 with white tiles, you convert them straight into 4 crowns. Okay, interesting. When combined with the paintball, this becomes a powerful way to get crowns. Stop it. Yoink steals a standard tile from the board and will give you a crown for it. Expensive, but can deny other teams. Yeah. To steal from the rich and cause havoc on the board. Right, paintball. The paintball will paint a single standard tile white, making it powerful for linking up with white tile lines. Okay. And then trap tile. Trap tile allows you to make life more difficult for the teams that play after you. Okay, if your trap tile is pushed off the board, the team responsible will hand 2 crowns over to you. Okay. Bonus tile. The bonus tile is earned from the bonus objective. The bonus tile is earned from bonus objectives or placing first in a minigame. It's worth 3 crowns. It cannot be stolen or painted, but it can be destroyed in a line. Interesting. So it's worth 3. So if you got a line with it, like a line of 4, that would be 7, I guess. Is that right, Hugo? So say you've got, because obviously if I destroyed a line of 4 of somebody else's, if one of them was a bonus tile, would that count as 3, 1, and 1 and 1? So would I get 6 total for that? Or would it only be 4 still? If someone makes a line with a bonus, it will give them 4 crowns. Okay, so it doesn't actually count it as a bonus one. It just treats it like a normal tile. Okay. So it only counts as a it only counts for 3 if you have it on the board, and it gets the double up in the gold zone, but it doesn't count in destruction. It will give you as many crowns as tiles you're destroying. Okay, fair. I wonder why the decision was made to do it that way. Because if the bonus tile behaves double in all instances except for destruction, I'm intrigued by that. I wonder what happens if you, I guess if they've just got no crowns to give, do you just end up not getting anything from them? Every turn you receive 1 tile, 1 white tile for free. Every 300 coins you earn in a minigame, you'll receive another crown. That's a lot, actually. That's quite a lot. People could be averaging like, I don't know, like 3 to 6 tiles per one. And then you get a bonus one for winning the game as well. Turn order. Turn order for the game is determined by how well you placed in the previous game. The team that came last will play first. Is that not going to be brutal, though? If anything, you almost would want to swap it, right? No, I guess maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I'd want to do that. Because I feel like if I had a bad round, I've not got many tiles, then putting my tile in first, you've then got another 7 teams coming behind you who then get to have control of the board. But I guess that makes sense, right? It's punishing you for coming last. The later you place the less chance other teams to yeet your tiles off the board. Yeah, but also, if you place your tiles first, you've got 9 other teams worth of people that are just going to be messing up your tiles. But I guess that's just, you know, play better in the game, I guess. Before your turn, you can buy power-ups. You can trade your standard tiles for yoinks, paintballs, and trap tiles. Okay, fair. Do you have to place all of them? I'm assuming you do, right? I'm assuming you have to place all tiles. You can't just hold on to them and then dump a load at the end. I'm assuming you get your tiles for that turn and you gotta spend them all. I'm assuming, so say in the first round we get 3 tiles and I buy yoink. Do you have to use, they get removed after every dome? Interesting. Do items get removed after every dome? So if I bought a yoink, can I hold on to that yoink for future use, or does that also get nuked? Every tile and item, no way. So you have to use it that turn. God damn. Oof. Here are some golden rules. Place all your tiles and use all your power-ups. Oh yeah, look, there you go. Use it or lose it. The board is scored after games 4 and 8. Goodness me. Okay. Fine. I get it. I get it. Let me just, I'm just talking to the other lords about it. So we get a tile for every 300 coins we earn. And a free basic. We also get a free basic and free white tile per game too. After game 4 and tiles being placed, it will tally how many are on the board. If at any point you get a connect 4, it destroys those and you earn 4 crowns. You can buy power-up items with tiles, but you have to use them immediately, otherwise they get wiped like the tiles. Oh, okay. So it's not as bad as I thought. It reads okay. I think that's all good. Right then, all set. What we doing? Let me check the fundraiser, by the way. £2 coming in from Dawnflower. Says, hi, finally made it to a stream. Hello, Dawn. Hope you're good. £35 from Anonymous, getting the game collection. £35 from Icefire, which was the Pixelmon one, and also got the game collection as well. Thank you. And our total now is up to £4,758. Thank you. Very, very good. Good work, everyone. It's way simpler than Party 1. Way simpler than Party 1. So I don't think I was in Party 1. I don't remember that. MCC Party 1. Was I don't know if I was in that. Does it have the list of players? No, tell a lie, I was in Party 1. We got 3rd place. Damn, it was me, Owen, Sneeg, and Beck. Why don't I remember what was in Party 1? I can't remember the crown game or whatever from Party 1. I have no recollection of it. I was 4th no, I wasn't 4th individual, was I? In an event. I was 4th individual in an event. Dude, I clearly must have been on some kind of high that day. I don't remember any of that. When have I ever placed higher than Shane and Ant and Joel and Jojo? Whatever the fuck I ate that day or whatever I drank, I need that again tomorrow. I don't know what happened there. Jesus. You let Sneak and Owen deal with the crowns. All right, fair. Oh, wait, was I going up the parkour tower while they were doing all of that? That feels like, I feel like I remember that. Is that what was going on that day? I was probably sick. You know what? You're right. I probably was sick. And I was just letting them just vibe it out. What we got here? Reward crate. 10 epic reward crates. Good God. That's a lot of stuff. That's tokens galore. 1 common reward crate, thank you. And then some jungle tokens as well. Oh, that's the one where I got first in to get to the other side. Yes, I remember that, but not a lot else. Lovely. All right, should we battle box it again? Come on then. Oh, wait, someone's going to open a mythic gate. Let's go watch. I like watching this. It's a bit of a spectacle. Oh, here it comes. I'm going to pop on the music again as well. Oh, there we go. Nice. What are they going to get? 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 They got the... Whoa, big oven! Big Berg. Big Berg. Shall I do one, chat? Sorry, I'm going to go for it. Go on, unlock. I've been holding on to my mythic keys, but this is my one from my game collection. So you get one of these big old keys from getting the game collection, which is good. What am I gonna get? Oh, Mega Man helmet. Didn't I already have that? I can't remember if I did. Do I have that already? Where is it? Mythic. Arcade Cadet token. Maybe I don't have that. Let's have a look. It'll be at the far end, won't it, if it's that? Oh, I've already got it. Well, that's not great. Shit. So what's this? Everyone's talking in chat about a lawsuit. What's this lawsuit we're on about? What's the lawsuit about? Do you want to clue me up on it? Get me up to date. Get me up to scratch, chat. Who's suing who? There's always somebody suing somebody in this industry. Or in any industry, honestly. It's on YouTube. If you search Minecraft lawsuit, I'll just give me the TLDR. Is it clickbait or is it real? Like, what's the crack? Someone suing Minecraft and making a YouTube video about it. Is this the person who... Is someone suing them about the TOS? Is this the one where it was like, basically... They bought a copy and then they stayed on it and never migrated to a Microsoft account or something like that. Is it that one? Because I saw that video a long time ago. So I'd be surprised if it's that one that people are suddenly talking about. What specifically in the TOS are they like complaining about? Child gambling and illegal EULA changes, right? That sounds a bit serious. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me with content moderation. Like, the Bedrock is just an absolute... Oh, gosh. Bedrock, just the thumbnails and the sort of stuff that ends up on there is a bit of a madness. Oh, you're dead. Oh, gosh. We just run away and hide for a second. Someone filling on mid. Nice, there we go. There we go. Hello, boys. Whoa. Really? Oh. Oh. That hit just completely missed. I swung my sword and it went to the side of them. Super interesting video. I do recommend watching it. I mean, if someone wants to whack it in Discord for me or something, we can have a nosy at it. It'd be interesting if it is about moderation of content on the marketplace, though, because they're pretty strict about what they put on there. Like, they're really quite nitpicky about when you go to publish a map on Bedrock. I've heard that Mojang are real sticklers about everything. Oh gosh, well that hurts. Who perished? Oh gosh, got him. Oh no, I've fallen in the lava almost. What the hell? How did that arrow not get him? I thought he walked straight into it. It's in the gaming channel. How long's the video? Would my attention span watch it? It's about getting actual gambling addictions because of Minecraft, and Minecraft doing changes in an illegal way. I know that they've changed the EULA previously, like with a snap decision, but I wasn't aware of like the child gambling stuff. Like, what's the context of the child gambling stuff? Is it more so just like, oh, like we have lucky blocks? Is that what they're saying is gambling? Is because there's something with any degree of RNG or what?
Cheers, love. The money is here.
Am I stuck here? Yep, I am. I should have just stayed in the middle. I can never get the fuck out the middle when I go down there. If this is the map we've got for MCC tomorrow, we're in trouble. Well, I'm in trouble specifically. What's even my goals? Oh, complete 9 games of Battle Box. What else we got? Could change this scroll actually. Let me cancel. Oh, I can't cancel. Whoops. Crates and keys bought with real money on public servers. I mean, but they can't police that, right? They can't police public servers. Like, if anything, they can maybe have a go at them about maybe not, like, policing... No, but even there, I don't know. That's like saying that anybody, I don't know, that buys a kitchen knife, if they go and do something bad with it, then you're going to go to the manufacturer and go, why was your knife so sharp? It's like, you can't keep tabs on everything. If it was happening on featured servers, on, like, the official Mojang list, on, say, like, Bedrock, then I can understand. Like, it's weird. Oh, I thought I got him there. Apparently I did not. Oh, you're in trouble, buddy. Wow, you are ripping him. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I'm going to get domed here. Someone's dropped down there. I'm going to circle back around. Whoop. Ah, he had a crossbow. He's always going to win. So is the argument, so if you're saying yes they can if they can say that firearms aren't allowed, is the idea that because Mojang don't have it in the EULA that you can't put gambling and bits and pieces in? But again, that just doesn't seem right, does it? They can't reasonably police it because they can't log into every server. Minecraft banned a bunch of servers for having guns, but it wasn't in TOS EULA that it was prohibited. Then they kept changing and saying things without notifying people. We can change the rules whenever and ban you for it without officially changing TOS. Interesting. Dude, I almost got done by the gopher. Yeah, I think there's a few things, right? There's a thing where if like they change EULA and they retroactively alter things, that always feels bad. Oh, hello. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to watch the video and have a look. Is that why like Mine Z disappeared back in the day? Because it had guns in it and stuff. So I remember in the early days there used to be quite a lot of like zombie and gun related like MCC things. When they had creators at a summit to review it, they were then NDA'd so they couldn't discuss it publicly. Interesting. I'll have to watch it. Nice. Oh my god, the fucking reach. I literally walked backwards. To be out of your reach, and you somehow still reached me from like 3 blocks away, if not more. We were both down on the floor. I got a nice good hit on him initially. He stepped backwards. So then as he approached me, I thought, oh, I'll step backwards to bait him more back this way. And he just reached me from fucking miles away. Good God. Good God. Let's do something to get to the other side, man. Where is it? I'm intrigued to know your thoughts on the video. I mean, do you want to watch it? Should we just do that? Should we just watch it and have a look? Okay, let's watch it together. We'll do it to get to the other side, and then we'll watch it, and then we can call it a day there on the stream. Sound good? Sounds good. Ooh.
The stream could always use more subscribers.
Ah, there's like a little meal with all of the old nursery teachers that Amelia used to have, and hopefully Robin will have them soon as well, which is cool. Oh gosh, it's this map. Let's go this way. Off we go, Dom. Nice. Okay. Oh, where's my pickaxe? There it is. Ooh. Oh no, I've fallen. I had such a good start there as well. Damn it. I always do that. I always mess up on the last hurdle. Oh gosh, where are we looking? Come on, let's go, boys. No, that's it. That's it. That works for me. Oh boy. No, you don't, fella. Sorry. You're gone. You're gone. I'm sorry. Please go away. Please go away. I just don't want you hitting me. That's all. Woo! 7th place. Not great. But that's fine. Whew. Bing, boom, 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 boom. I'm so intrigued by this video now. I mean, like, what would they get out of it is what I'm intrigued by. So even if they can prove that Mojang have acted illegally, because I'm assuming that, I mean, maybe they are one of the server owners that was affected or something like that. It's one of those strange things where they built a product off the back of somebody else's product. So you can always kind of understand where, like, they can just say no and change their minds and this, that, and the other. It's a weird one. Like, I'm not saying that I'm on Mojang's side with it, but you know what I mean? I think a lot of people often feel as though they have a lot of ownership and right to other people's content and other people's, like, products. Like, I know that I'm very thankful that Mojang allow us to make Minecraft videos and monetize them and stuff like that. Like, realistically, that is on their graces. They don't have to let us do that, you know what I mean? No, okay, that didn't work. Oh, jeez. Right, up we go. Ooh. My biggest gripe with companies a lot of times is when they, like, retroactively change stuff. So something will be allowed and then later on they suddenly change it and do that, which it kind of sounds like they've done here with the gun thing, but yeah. Is Cherry playing? Is Cherry in there? Oh yeah, there's Cherry. Cherry's zooming. I'm having a bad tug toss as well. I'll have to play some of this tonight just in my own time. Although, having said that, I'm going to be on Island a lot tomorrow. I'm going to be on Island for the bingo stream 2 till 5, and then I'll be on the event server 5 till 8, so good God. Is that it? Is that the last? Oh no, we've got one more round left. To be fair, 7th and 6th is an awful placement. It's just everyone else is doing real good at the top of the board. What happens in the bingo stream? You know what? I don't know, is the thing. So basically what it's going to be is there's going to be numerous teams. I think there's 4 teams, I want to say. And we're all going to be playing on MCC Island. And basically there will be objectives. So whether that is win X number of rounds of this, or have all 3 of your team place top 3 and to get to the other side. You know what I mean? There'll be lots of silly little objectives. Some of them require like one-time completion. Some of them will probably be like group ones as well. And that's essentially what's going to be going on. And we'll basically be playing against other teams that all get tallied up at the end to basically be like that. That'll be lots of things to do. Ooh, boy. God, I never did this one quite right. Sorry, Cherry. Cherry's at the back. whack sideways. Oh, no. I tried to troll too much. All right, let's take you to the finish. Oh, Cherry does head bobbers under that. That's so smart. Never thought about that. I didn't, to be honest, I actually thought that that was glass blocks, not glass panes. Interesting. All right, let's have a look at this video then. Let me find it. Do you say you put it in the Discord? Watch this video, then we'll call it a day. Where is it? Lawsuits. Okay, let's have a look. I want to see how dramatic this video is. Let me put chat over here so I can still see what you lot are saying as well. Oh gosh, almost turned my second monitor off. Nice. All right, let's have a nosy. Oh, music's playing. 2 seconds. All right, you ready?
This is Minecraft, a block game created in 2011 by Mojang, which I'm suing for breaking the law and pissing me off. But to understand why I'm doing this, we need to go back to December of 2022. You see, Minecraft is a game where
Dude's got some good eyebrows, by the way. Jesus Christ.
Can add anything, even if it wasn't part of the original game. And what I wanted to do was recreate an old game I used to play in 2013 called MC War that unfortunately shut down. And after months of development and growing the community that was eager to play the game on launch, we finally set the release date to the 2nd of June of 2023. And this is where everything went wrong. Because only one day after posting the release date, a tweet was posted stating that Mojang Enforcement, basically the guys that enforce the terms of service, threatened to take down a server called a GTM because a new directive from Mojang leadership had determined that guns and weapons are considered non-compliant features under the adult content requirement for commercial usage servers, and that they now have to be completely removed because they're against the brand guidelines, usage guidelines, and end-user license agreement. So basically, after months of development and thousands of dollars spent on marketing, yes, this thing costs $1,000, everything was completely wasted because
$1,000 a month for a gold tick. Good God. Where do they find this money? Question. Like, that's what I want to know.
As you can imagine,
do they just get investors and go, well, this server's bound to make, you know, tens of thousands a month, so give us $1,000 a month for now, and somebody like puts the money in initially? Like, I don't know.
That contain
like, I know Minecraft servers are big money.
Basically entered panic mode because we were all about to be annihilated by Mojang. A group with all of these owners was created to discuss and potentially negotiate, asking very valid questions such as, how come servers that have had firearms for well over a decade so far have never had any issues but are suddenly prohibited? Why is it okay for Mojang's own marketplace, where they get a cut of every sale, to have guns when we don't get to have them?
It feels like, I mean, just my initial gut reaction on this is it feels like you're targeting Mojang, but this is a Microsoft decision, is my guess. Like, obviously it's a trickle down effect, but
and what exactly do they mean by guns and weapons and suit?
Mojang probably don't care what happens on all these servers, but Microsoft, when they've, you know, got their investment,
children, because it's totally not like there are thousands of games that literally have guns and weapons in them that are made for children. And it's totally not like Minecraft itself has explosive crossbows, which are a firearm in most jurisdictions, by the way, gunpowder, bombs, swords, poison, incineration, slavery, you get the idea. To which Mojang, after conveniently ignoring half these points, replied that this recent directive from Mojang leadership wasn't for guns and weapons, but was purely for guns and firearms. Isn't that change convenient? But hey, what would I know? It's not like Mojang hides information from the public for illicit reasons, right? This is called foreshadowing. So since Mojang didn't exactly explain what qualified as a real-life weapon, we went ahead and asked, is this a weapon? What about this? Which they, again, completely ignored. And after demanding more answers, they eventually said on June 13th that the key decision makers are on holidays. So I guess we'll just have to wait until these key decision makers stop being on
I bet they've gone on a sabbatical, 6 months to a year.
But hey, it's not like it's gonna take months.
Yep. How long? 6? More?
6 months.
What did I tell you?
How long it took them to
What did I tell you?
And the thing about having the entire project's existence be based off of the decision of a CEO that is on vacation is that you can't really justify investing in
that person was not on vacation
to development or marketing when it could all go to shit if they don't change their minds. We were essentially told that even though the decision is not final, guns are okay for now, which is a different way of saying, but we will be changing our minds later. We just can't afford any more bad press right now because this entire thing has hit the news and got millions of people to be mad at us for being assholes. And while that could have been the end of it, while these assholes spent half a year replying, I was investigating whether this entire fiasco could have been illegal. And oh boy, this entire fiasco started because a new directive reinterpreted adult content in the end user license agreement, in other words EULA, to include guns and firearms and hence prohibit them. These clauses that are written in the EULA are more commonly known as a terms of service. This is what's called a click wrap agreement. It's the thing that forces you to check it before signing up for service. It's essentially a set of rules rules that you have to follow when you...
I've always never felt fully comfortable with like TOS. Like, you know, anything where it's like, accept these terms to go in, and they make them unreasonably long. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's such a weird thing that we as a society do, is we agree to terms of service. Like, even if it's like on house insurance or all this sort of stuff, like I read through it all because obviously I don't want to get caught out if my house burns down or something. So I will sit there and read the whole bloody thing, but just I find it so strange that it's normalized having such broad, vast amounts of text that you just press one checkbox for, knowing full well that people won't
using
do
the
it.
service. But the thing you have to understand is that this is a type of legally binding agreement or otherwise contract. And unlike some third world countries like the United States, where companies can get away with writing anything into the contract, like you can't sue us because we said so, Mojang is in Sweden, and Sweden is in Europe. And in Europe, we are supposed to have competent governments that have things like consumer protection laws and contract law. Note how I said supposed to. This is important for later. In Mojang's first email, they say that under the...
Again, the problem is I think this directive and the ownership of Mojang is all going to be based out of America, because Microsoft's American. Like, they've acquired Mojang as a product and an entity, but you know, all legal stuff probably goes via Microsoft now, is my guess.
New directive, guns and firearms are not compliant. They follow it up saying that these activities are specifically prohibited by the Mojang brand guidelines that literally do not exist, but which they cite multiple times anyways, the commercial guidelines and the EULA. Now the
brand guidelines will be an internal document, it's always the case.
Go ahead and look at,
and you get a glimpse of those when you have to do like a sponsored post for them.
The actual contract for these specific prohibitions. And oh, would you look at that? It hasn't been updated at all since April of 2020, which is over 3 years ago. And these specific prohibitions that they mentioned are nowhere to be found. It's almost as if they pulled it out of their ass. Remember how I mentioned that it's not like Mojang hides information from the public for illicit reasons, right? Well, it turns out that this new directive that prohibits guns, which Mojang enforces as if it was part of the EULA, isn't actually on the EULA. So this information is hidden, only known to Mojang, and not written anywhere. And since it can't be found anywhere and is literally pulled out of their ass, they can change it as many times as they want, which they have. 3 times. Now, you might be asking what the problem is, since at the end they did tell us what we need to do to comply. And you see, Sweden and Europe, which Sweden is a part of, have these things called consumer protection laws and contract law that dictate how a contract is allowed to be written. And by looking just a little bit in Europe's website, you can see that contracts must be fair, transparent, and cannot have unfair terms. Like, for example, a get-out clause such as all permissions and consents may be revoked at any time if we think that it is appropriate to do so, or we don't like what you are doing. If that doesn't sound
like crazy. We don't like what you are doing. Oh my god. That is nutty wording. That's literally like a parent going, because I said so.
Or we don't like what you are doing. If that doesn't sound like a get-out clause.
No way.
One-sided changes to a contract. One-sided changes to a product or service. One-sided interpretation of the contract. Doesn't that sound familiar? And after contacting the European Union's legal advisors, I was told that misleading omissions, basically hiding information, is a form of unfair commercial practice where Mojang fails to give information to the consumer. And that all relevant information needs to be present, and that it's also misleading omission if Mojang provides the consumer...
I fucking hate that I'm looking at the corner right now, god damn it.
...with information, but does so in an unclear, unintelligible, or ambiguous, loosely worded way. It's almost as if they're not allowed to have hidden clauses. Where I am then encouraged to sue before the home court, because all the time and resources I put into my project have essentially gone to shit. So now that we've covered that Mojang hiding shit from the public in a contract is illegal under European consumer protection laws, on top of things like the contra pro forentum doctrine, which basically says that if something is loosely worded, I'm the one that gets to choose how to interpret it. But Kian, why go through all this trouble? This is probably just a mistake by Mojang, a one-off thing. It's not like Mojang does a ton more illegal shit, right?
Oh boy, yes they do.
Now, when all of this started, I never wanted this to be a lawsuit. I simply expected Mojang to not be assholes and be reasonable. And the way I tried to do this was by collecting all of this information and sending it to media outlets and news sources, knowing that it would create a ton of backlash that Mojang simply couldn't ignore.
Mojang is set to release,
according to their new guidelines,
Mojang no longer being the kind company.
It didn't work. Even though the
who was that second voice? Was that Sneak? It sounded like him.
Information got millions of views, Mojang just played the good old do nothing, and the problem will just go away. But now I am here, you pieces of shit. But then, while we were waiting 6 months for the key figures to
I'm surprised that he's making this video and laying it all out like this if it is going to court. Usually, if you've got anything court related, they say, do not speak publicly about it. Just hold your cards to your chest, go in and
being
crack
on vacation, on the 2nd of August 2023, Mojang did the worst thing they've ever done. They updated the EULA that had been unchanged since 2020 and tried to hide the fact that they had changed it by not telling anyone about it and releasing it at the same time as a major game update.
Snapshot content, really cool. EULA changes, very important. Which one gets announced on Twitter? The snapshot. Is one being used to mask the other?
Putting all of their efforts into marketing the game update so people wouldn't notice the EULA update. They never notified anybody about it. Now, under consumer protection laws, when
I mean, do they have to notify people when the EULA changes? I guess if anything, the way you would notify players is next time they launch the game, they would have to accept the new terms in order to continue using the game, right?
a company changes its terms of service, it is required to notify its users about said changes before they take effect. Which is the reason you get all of these annoying emails that say, hey, we've changed our terms of service.
Yeah.
Mojang tried covering it up. But not only did Mojang not notify anybody of these changes on top of covering it up, but they also added that
These guidelines may change as time goes by. We reserve the right to change our minds at any time. So don't count on these guidelines always being here. It is up to you to check back to see if these guidelines have changed.
and you
Oh, that is so wanky, isn't it? What a pretentious line.
bet I wasn't
It's up to you to come and check it. It's like, no, when there's something significantly changing, you have to inform others. That's such a, we're the main character, you should know what we've got going on. No.
gonna let them get away with hiding that. After analyzing
Crazy.
the contract and putting all the shitty parts together, I sent the information forward to basically everyone. And oh boy.
Mojang updated its EULA.
Minecraft has gone full
Minecraft EULA has
1984.
mis à jour les EULA.
We have been ignored
breaking
at
laws
every
in
single
various-
turn
Oh, damn, Ant Venom made a video on it.
On the
Interesting.
same
to
day.
enforce it however they want.
Now, to say that this blew up in their face would be a little bit of an understatement. It got so bad that
A handful of creators were reached out to by Mojang and given a heads up. Attached were answers and guidance to clear up the confusion.
That's right. Select figures were grouped up by Mojang and given information that wasn't publicly available to try and calm it down a bit. Information that should be present in the contract by law. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse,
So I'm assuming that was less a creator summit and more just anybody of note, like anybody with a large enough audience who made videos regarding the EULA.
forced every single one of these members to sign a non-disclosure agreement that forbids them from giving out any information that they were told for a contract that should be publicly available. I bet they didn't think I'd find out, but I know lots of things. So now that we've covered that they hide changes from the contract, force select people to sign non-disclosure agreements for changes that should be publicly available on the contract, refuse to notify about these changes and try to cover it up, it can't possibly get any worse. Right?
Oh boy, it got
In the
worse.
end-user license agreement, they specifically state twice that any form of gambling, be violence, terrorism, or other unsafe and mature content is strictly forbidden. Which totally makes sense, but what if I told you that the gambling part was a lie? You see, in Minecraft, when you look at any of the biggest servers, you'll quickly notice a recurring pattern in their shops. They have something called crates and crate keys. These keys are used to play lotteries inside of the game that have a chance to give you extremely overpowered items or more money than anyone else. Almost like a casino with extremely similar tactics that are made to get you addicted and turn a profit. Theoretically speaking, under Mojang's own rules, this should be completely forbidden as it's clearly gambling even by Sweden's own definitions of gambling. But it turns out that there's a separate list of hidden terms, just like in the gun case, that allows gambling to take place, which has led to thousands of children getting gambling addictions. I spoke to them.
I was around 8 years old when I first started gambling on Minecraft servers.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that, but it's just, I don't know. This feels like a parody almost because it's so absurd. It feels a bit like a parody at times.
Minecraft
I was 8 years old when I first got into gambling in Minecraft, and now I've lost my wife to Hok2 coins.
years old when I first started gambling on Minecraft servers at 14. I wanted the overpowered armor. It was about feeling cool and getting strong. Give me a chance to win an item that you just couldn't when I'd win, everybody gave me attention. It was like this rush took over every time I opened a crate. I felt on top of the world winning those. The thrill faded fast and I just wanted it to happen again. Hold on me like a habit I just couldn't break. They always left me wanting more. It just went downhill from there. I got my dad's credit card and spent it on pocket money I'd had, hoping I stole my mom's credit card to buy a crate. I lost everything. Thinking back, I hated it. Left me feeling sad and I couldn't break the cycle. Plunged me into a deep depression.
It's terrible. And they do this as a Swedish company, where our own government and gambling institutions have some of the strictest laws in the world related to gambling that completely bar anyone below 18 years old from playing, even going as far as to requiring bank ID authentication to play a scratch-off ticket. And Mojang just allows it. So now that I've shown you some of the illegal shit that Mojang has done, and trust me, there's so much more, like how they're currently forcing developers onto their own marketplace so they can charge extremely exorbitant fees for no reason while blocking off any kind of competition. As if that doesn't sound like exorbitant fees for no reason while
rewind
has done. And trust me, there's so much more, like how they're currently forcing developers onto their own marketplace so they can charge extremely exorbitant fees for no reason while blocking off any kind of competition. As if that doesn't...
What do you mean by blocking off competition? Planet Minecraft and CurseForge aren't struggling, are they? I've never even heard of 9 Minecraft. I don't know what DL is.
Competition. As if that doesn't sound like some company that has recently been hit by billions in fines from Europe. It's time to move on to the lawsuit. Since Mojang has shown that they really don't give a shit about the law, a lawsuit is really the only way to get them to realize that your actions have consequences. How do you actually sue a billion-dollar corporation owned by an even bigger trillion-dollar corporation? It's quite easy, actually. All you need to do is hire a lawyers are extremely expensive. So when you're legally broke to the point of having to live in an underground basement filled with radioactive gas, that's unfortunately not a joke, how are you supposed to finance justice? Remember when I said, here in Europe, we are supposed to have competent government? This is where that becomes important. When someone in the European Union has rights guaranteed by the Charter of Human Rights, like for example Article 38.
Solidarity, what's Timmy got to do with all of this? Fucking hell. The plot thickens, dude. The plot thickens. Maybe he's not going to get in Hermitcraft after all if he loses this case.
Consumer protection. If that person does not have enough money to seek out justice, according to Article 47, you should have the right to an effective remedy before a tribunal and a fair and public hearing where everyone shall have the possibility of being advised, defended, and represented. In other words, even if you're broke, according to the Charter of Human Rights, you are entitled to seek out justice. Every country in Europe needs to comply with this charter to be part of the European Union. And Sweden's way of doing this is through Rättshjälpsmyndigheten, the legal aid institution, which according to their own website provides remuneration of legal aid for up to 100 hours of work unless otherwise determined by the court. And after contacting hundreds of lawyers, I was told information that is hidden from the institution's website. The first one is that when a lawyer...
Wait, hold on, wait. There's stuff hidden on the institution's website. Is he about to sue Sweden as a whole?
To work with a client that has legal aid, they are forced to reduce their hourly rates to a rättshjälpstaxa, which is often less than 40% of what they usually charge an hour. This basically means that the overwhelming majority of lawyers I contacted simply refused to take the case, and that the ones that were willing to do so were extremely inexperienced. And that's not exactly a fair and effective remedy, is it? And the second biggest problem is that this case is so complex that it would way overshoot the 100 hours that were mentioned on the website. But wait a minute, doesn't it also say unless otherwise determined by a court? It turns out that after talking to employees that work at the legal aid institution, on top of them having a ton of spelling mistakes and writing like cavemen, like seriously, how do you write like this and are employed at the government? They admitted that the 100-hour limit is basically fixed and anything beyond that is just a few hours and it's just to end the case. Meaning that in other words, I have to either choose between getting 100 hours of help and then going bankrupt or represent myself alone in court against a billion-dollar corporation. Not exactly fair, is it? So at this point, the government institution that was supposed to uphold Article 47 had failed to do so. Oh
my god, he's suing Planet Earth. Honestly, I think we all own this man at this point. I think we're all in trouble, chat. This is why there's been all these alien sightings, according to TikTok, over Manchester Airport and all these other places. Good God. We're done. We're done. Just throw us into the moon.
Went to these two institutions that are supposed to oversee that other government institutions do their job properly. But unfortunately, they said, we don't care, it's not important enough. I wish I was joking, I really do. Next up, we have Sweden's Consumer Protection Agency, Konsumentverket, which is supposed to represent you if you are unable to do so yourself, and the case is determined to be of importance enough.
You're going to be hard-pressed to go to anybody and say, hey, want to sue Microsoft?
To consumers. To which they replied that representation in this case cannot be expected to lead to an outcome that is of importance to law enforcement. In other words, they don't give a shit. Next up, we have the Swedish National Board of Consumer Complaints, ARN, that said that apparently when I entered this agreement with Mojang when I was 12 years old, I did not do so acting as a consumer, meaning that I must have been a really young 12-year-old corporate entity to enter this contract with Mojang at 12 years old. Yeah. Every single government institution in Sweden that was supposed to uphold justice has failed to do so. And Article 47 of the Charter of Human Rights has been violated by the entire country of Sweden. Mojang will keep getting away with this because they know full well that nobody that is affected by their decisions has the means to sue them in court. I'm sorry. I really tried.
This didn't end how I thought it would end. And while I really want to give up because like at this point I've tried everything, there's just nothing more that I can do, my friends convinced me to try one last thing. because this isn't about me anymore. It's about all of us, all of you. If Mojang gets away with this, they're setting the precedent and they can do whatever they want, and we have no rights whatsoever. So I'm opening a crowdfunding campaign for legal fees so that maybe, just maybe, we're able to hold Mojang accountable for everything they've done as a community, because if we don't fight, nobody will.
I mean, yeah, don't know. They've reached 100% of their goal, yeah, but what's the goal for it? As much as they've reached the goal, what was the goal? The goal was... That's a lot of sex. That's a lot of sex. Hold on a minute. How do we translate this page? Translate. Oh, is the page not going to auto-translate? How much is this? How much is this in his sausage fingers pounds? It's $100. Wait, is it? Hold on. In GBP. How much is it? Swedish krona. There we are. Was that 1 million, was it? 78 grand. 78k, as in £78,000. I don't even know if 78k is going to be enough to do any of this. I just feel like... Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'm very much like... I understand why they got rid of the gun stuff, and I'm with them on that. But then the fact that they're not impacting the gambling side of things is where Mojang have fallen short here. I think if they'd have come down hard on gambling stuff as well as guns, then I think everybody would have just seen it as like, oh, they're just safeguarding the youth. But it's because they're letting one slide and not the other. When you have that inequality, that's where it becomes an issue. I think if all gun servers were gone, I don't think people would have minded so much. This guy would have had obviously a personal investment in gun servers going down and stuff, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Very, very interesting. I don't see it going anywhere, realistically. I think Microsoft have trillions and they will have the best lawyers on the planet. Every computer, or, you know, so many desktops run Microsoft Windows. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it feels like an unfathomable task. If I was him, I wouldn't have wasted all this time trying to chase something like... So what's the compensation he's going to seek out here? He's doing it, I guess, for the greater good and a big sense of justice, but it feels like all this time could have been spent just developing a new server, you know, that didn't have guns. I don't know. It's one of those ones where it's one of those situations where, like, it's an interesting topic, and I don't regret watching the video, but also I just can't see it surmising too much. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I feel like he's doing it to protect his time and investors. Yeah, but it's such a steep hill to climb that they'll probably all just end up net negative at the end of it. I think the money that he's got from the GoFundMe is probably more... I don't know. It's a weird one. Remodel the guns to something else. Yeah, make them into wands. Make them into wands. Have it shoot out particle effects rather than dots on the wall. Done. Get on with making money rather than putting yourself from... Because, like, the thing is, as much as you need the money to do all of this, you also need the time and the resilience and the willpower to want to do all of this stuff as well. Like, it just... I don't know. It doesn't feel worth the hassle. You know what I mean? Make the guns into ducks. Yeah, sure. Why not? Make them ducks. Right, chat. I'm done for today. Thanks for watching. Very random stream today. We did some fundraising, did some fishing, did a little bit of BattleBox. Like, what, 2 games of BattleBox? Oh, yeah. Maybe 3 games of BattleBox, actually. And that's basically all we've gotten up to today. Crazy stuff. I can see Ren Diggity Dog is live. Should we go raid Ren? Let's do it. Is it Ren Dog TV on Twitch? It is, yeah. Let's do that. Let's go raid Ren Diggity Dog. We got that working? Lovely. All right. Well, thanks for watching all. Much appreciated. Thanks for hanging out with me. Very much appreciate you getting us up to that higher donation goal as well. It's very, very cool of you all. I've just noticed that donation goal actually needs a little shift. A little squidge to the side. A little squidge over that way. Maybe teensy more squidge this way. There you go. Nice, lovely. And yeah, aside from that, I will see you all tomorrow. So tomorrow, big day, 2 till 5 p.m. We're going to be doing MCC Island Bingo, proper Jingle Jam charity stream, where it's going to be myself, Timmy, Minnie, and a fourth player. We don't actually know who the fourth player is just yet, because Callum can't make it anymore, so we're having to draft in a fourth last minute. And then 8 till late tomorrow, we've got MCC Party 2, myself, Timmy, Grian, Joel. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a big day. I'll see you then. Bye bye.